This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Eagle football. We're up here in Chieftain Country, Sapulpa High School, where your undefeated Fighting Eagles take on the 3-2 Chieftains of Sapulpa. Got a nice press box up here. It's a cold, chilly night out there, and it's going to be a great football game. It's countdown to kickoff, and, of course, our countdowns are all sponsored by the Del City American Legion. They say, be the one, and those guys are located over there by Del City Middle School. They're a team of veterans, and they promote patriotism in our schools. They take care of the boys and girls state programs for our Oklahoma high school kids. And, of course, my favorite is that they promote the American Legion baseball. And both Colton and I played American Legion baseball back in, well, in my case, back in the way day, and in his case, just a couple of years ago. But at any rate, we're happy you joined us. You're watching. This is Del City Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And, again, I'm John Keelty back with you tonight, and I'll be your play-by-play. And I'll be joined in the booth here momentarily with Colton Fleetwood. He'll be our color commentator, broadcaster, producers. Got a couple of them, a couple good ones, Jacoby Brosey and Cole Childers, and, of course, Eva Black, very reliable on the camera. Colton's down with the head football coach, and we're going to go direct to the field here in just a moment. We're ready. Yeah. All right, so here goes Coach Jones.
All right, thank you, John. And here with Coach Jones. And, Coach, you know, last week you guys started the game extremely hot.
Yes, sir.
How do you do that again this week?
I always say we're going to control what we can control, and that's our attitude and effort. We got to come out with a great effort, play fast offensively, play fast offensively, spread the ball around, establish the running game. That's where it always starts with us. We got 3 or 4 great running backs. Rodney's back, so we're ready to get him incorporated, kind of get him back in the flow, and let those guys have to pack the box defensively, and then spread the ball around with River. Let River get it to Braylon, LaDanian, Shaden. This be real balanced. And then defensively, we got to get back to stopping the run. That's who we are. We really pride ourselves in being cold red and swarming to the ball, and we didn't see that in the second half. So we have to come out with an attitude that we got to play consistent for 4 quarters and not 2 quarters. So that's really been the talk all week, and I'm excited to see if they can do it.
For sure. And now this team from Sapulpa, they've had a lot of success over recent years. This year they do have a loss or 2. So talk about this team, what you know about them, talk about their strengths and maybe some of their weaknesses.
Well, this is a 6'8" team. They've been in 5'8" for a couple of years. You can tell by the athletes and the size of their offensive linemen. Offensively, they're very well coached up front. They got good size. They protect the quarterback very well, and they're very balanced as well. They got a good quarterback. They have a couple of receivers that he can get it to. Their passing concepts are real. They're coached up on those as well, so they can do a lot of things to our secondary if we're not disciplined. And then they run the ball. They got a couple running backs that are pretty talented. They have a scat back type guy, and they got a guy who gets downhill. So I'm really looking forward to that challenge as well. And then defensively, they got guys that are just tough, and they get to the ball. They're in the 3-man front. They play a lot of quarters coverage, so we're going to try to take advantage of them playing off and try to get established with the quick game early. They got some guys that's going to really challenge us tonight. You know, this is probably the most talented team we've seen offensively, so we're looking forward to it. We're excited about it.
Awesome. My last question, obviously the wind's blowing pretty hard tonight. It's nice and chilly. Yeah. This is football weather. Do you envision any issues throwing the football with this wind?
That's football is football. You have to be able to adjust. So if it is, we have to adjust. That's part of the game. That's what we talked about all week. We have to be able to adjust no matter what the circumstance is. If we're up 20-0, we have to adjust. Being cold out here, we got to adjust. You know, it feels like it's cold, and I got a hoodie on. It's 62 degrees. So I told the kids the weather can't be an issue. It's not that point of the season yet.
Sure. Absolutely, Coach. Well, hey, I wish you the best. We'll see you after the game. All right, thanks, Coach.
A great interview down there, Colton. Well done. And that was Coach Jones. And what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to take a quick commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to have Coach Jarvis Kelly. He's the defensive coordinator. And we did a pre-recorded prior to the McAllister game that we could not show during the McAllister game. But we're going to show it tonight because Coach Jarvis Kelly is a great man, great coach, and you need to hear from Coach. So we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Suzuki.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go. But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat?
Let's do it.
Time to do last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
Swinger, you want to do slide?
I think she was from
One,
the state.
2, 3.
Congratulations, Rose State College graduates.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
Good afternoon, Eagle Nation, and welcome to the coaches show here before game here at McAllister. We're glad you joined us, and I am especially glad and honored that I am joined down here in the weight room of Del City High School with sixth year. I knew I'd get it. 6-year coach Jarvis Kelly. Jarvis is a great mentor of our kids. He's a great coach, and he gets to coach his son. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But Coach Kelly, thank you for being here.
Appreciate you having me.
Oh, you bet, Coach. So, Coach, let's kind of start off with a couple of questions, if you don't mind. And the most important question: you get to coach your son in high school. How cool is that, Coach?
Man, it's honestly a blessing. He's been in the game since he was 5. I coached him his first year of Little League. And ever since then, I kind of pulled off of him. But now at the high school level, man, seeing him grow, seeing him develop, not just as a football player, but as a young man, it hits home. So it makes me feel good day in and day out to watch him take the coach and take the change and accept it all.
Yeah, that is so exciting. That is so exciting. And, you know, I got to coach my son for 4 years of high school football. And as I look back on it, the best 4 years of my life. And I know it's happening with you right now. Plus, he's a daggone good football player. He does a great job on that defense.
Appreciate it.
So speaking of defense, this is your second year as the defensive coordinator. I mean, last year you did with Coach Jones, I know, but you got it this year. So it's a pretty good year to be first year defensive coordinator. Talk a little bit about your defense, Coach.
Man, these kids are balled in.
Yeah.
Like you said, being under Coach Jones makes things easy for me. I've been under him officially this year. Will be my 6th year underneath Coach Jones, running the same defense. Kind of just embedding and taking it to be my own. So these young men bonding and flying around and having fun makes it a lot easier on the sideline to make the play calls. I mean, it makes me look great, but they're the ones doing all the hard work and taking the game plan and holding with pride to say we're going to come out here and be dominant.
Man, Coach, I love how humble man you are. But you know what, Eagle Nation? This man has a great storied past. And so let's hear a little bit about your past. Tell us a little bit about high school, a little bit about college, and I know you were a semi-pro kind of guy. So go, Coach.
I went to high school at Capitol Hill. Believe it or not, a lot of people think I'm Dale City homegrown. I actually had to go to Capitol Hill because we moved to the Block Alley District. I got the opportunity to go to Langston for a little stint. I went up there that summer. Things didn't pan out how I was supposed to. My son was actually in the process of being born, so I took that route to go that route. Picked up semi-pro ball about at the age of 20 and played semi-pro ball from 20 to the age of 32.
What position, Coach?
I played defensive end and lineman.
Okay, and for the Oklahoma teams?
Yes, I played for the Oklahoma Jags, won a couple titles through them. Then I finished my career with the Oklahoma Bears, won 5 titles with them and 1 national title.
Wow. Somebody with your experience that we get here at Del City High School is just, it's priceless. And, you know, we appreciate that. But, you know, I'm going to wrap. I have some other thoughts that I'll share with you all here in just a second. But let's keep going with Coach Kelly here. So, Coach, we have this thing on the Coach's Show where we let the coach give a shout-out. You know what? Give a shout-out to whoever you want. You're the coach, and it's your time. Family, friends, mentors, coaches, players, whatever you want. Who gets the shout-out from Coach Kelly today? Here we go.
My first shout-out, of course, I mean, this kind of tradition, I guess, is my mom. She's probably my biggest supporter. She's always told me to put my best foot forward. So, of course, Mom gets the first shout-out, the biggest shout-out. And then a couple of coaches on the way. My high school basketball coach, Donnie Tooley. Can't speak enough about what he instilled in me as far as what it takes to be a young man and take things in a different directive. And then my final shout-out is another guy that I coached with, a guy named Mike Morgan. He was actually one that got me in the Mid-Dale District over at Delcrest Junior High, coaching 6th grade football and 6th grade basketball. And from there, it's kind of had a head start from there. I've been from the middle school to the high school, and I still do high school basketball. So Mike Morgan, man, he's the guy that, like I said, we coached together for years, and he's the one that opened the Mid-Dale doors for me to allow me to be here. So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, Coach. Hey, so hopefully your mom is listening and watching, and this is to Travis's mom. You raised a great son. This school loves your son, and of course, we love your grandson too. So good job, Mama. Mama, what's her first name?
Camille.
Camille. Good job, Camille. All right, Coach. So let's continue on here, and I think I have one more question for you. Yeah, I do. You know, the culture at Del City is fantastic. I mean, I watch it in the classroom. I see it in the hallway. I see you guys on the sideline. I see you out here on a hot summer day in Summer Pride with these kids. And CDEP, I mean, everybody knows CDEP. CDEP is the coolest word because it stands, well, we'll let you tell us what it stands for. But tell us a little bit about this culture that's going on in the football. It's special in this culture that's going on, not just in the football program, but in Del City High School. Go ahead, Coach.
Man, CDEP stands for commitment, discipline, effort, pride, and toughness.
Very good.
And these young men, like I said, I think a lot of people overlook it because Del City kind of has a stigma, man. But what we're trying to get these kids to understand that football is the greatest of the motherland in America.
No, I love that. That's awesome. Good job.
We understand that you may not be a professional football player, you may not be a collegiate football player, but if you take the things that we're instilling you in here in the weight room, in the locker room, on the football field, you're just going to be a better young man. You're going to be a more productive man in an environment. So the way Coach Jones just kind of came in and I want to say forced it upon us. I mean, it helped us as coaches be better. Yeah. I feel like it's helped Coach Jones be better. So I don't think enough people realize the energy that CDEP carries.
You bet.
It's a presence around. The kids know it. They love it. So to me, when they talk Del City, I tell people, man, don't look at the negative side of the sun. You know, I mean, people put that on the pedestal. But look at the things, the fact that we got kids that's playing collegiate ball.
Yeah. And going to school and getting their degree.
Donovan is up in middle at OSU. We also got Jaden Foreman for OSU. We got Jaden Jeff Foreman over at Arkansas State. And all them guys came through the CDEP system.
Yeah, CDEP system. I love that.
Yeah, it's the JUCO level has plethora of guys from us, and it's homegrown. Like I said, people don't understand. I think they just got to ask the question. When people hear what it stands for, it kind of makes them say, "Oh, okay, I like that." And so when you hear Del City, don't think negative. Just think like, "Okay, this is." We don't want to hear. Don't judge a book by its cover. Come check it out.
Yeah, very good, Coach. And you know what else? it's contagious.
Yes.
I mean, when I see it, I get excited, and of course I run the ROTC program. Those kids get excited. The rest of the school kind of feeds off of what you guys have going on down here, and I thank you for that. Because after all, we are one family.
Yes, sir.
What is it? One family, one team?
One family, one mission.
One mission, yeah. One family, one mission. I love that. Well, daggone it, you've been a great addition to our school. Thank you for all you do, not just for the football program, but for all of us here at Del City High School. It truly is a blessing that you are here. And so good luck on Friday night against McAllister, Coach, and thank you for being on the Coaches Show.
No problem.
And to Coach Shields, thanks for videoing this presentation. All right, Coach, good job. Congratulations. Yep, you bet.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Colton made his way back up to the press box here. So welcome to the press box here, Colton.
Thank you.
And we're going to – I hope you all enjoyed that recording there with Coach Kelly. He sure is a great man, a great mentor to our kids, and we're so thankful that he's at Del City High School. So we're waiting the national anthem here. And as we await the national anthem, a couple things we're going to trade back and forth, and it's keys to the game. Yeah, everybody's favorite keys to the game. You get to hear Colton's analysis. And, of course, this year we're going to start something new as Jacoby wants to be a broadcaster someday. And Jacoby's going to come on, and he's going to give us first his keys to the game. So, Jacoby, yep.
Okay, so I was kind of just looking at this Sapulpa. I was looking at their side of the ball. Look at their offense. I noticed that they got a lot of big linemen. So I know that when you have a big lineman, you may want to do some run game. So looking at their running back, number 24, he looked pretty solid. He had like an inside base. He just wasn't scared of contact. So that's one thing Del City may have to watch out, that running game. I noticed Sapulpa did a lot of passing last week against Coweta, a lot of passing. I kind of heard from some of the Sapulpa coaches that the quarterback had like 5 interceptions. So that's probably a big thing for tonight. You know, Del City is kind of like a running and pass game as well. Just looking at this Sapulpa side of the ball, they just a team that you have to kind of watch out for, like not letting go, especially after second halves. They mostly known for just fighting the second half. So that's kind of one thing you just got to kind of watch out for the Sapulpa. This team is a team that's not supposed to be taken lightly. Just a team that you got to watch out for any type of plays, any type of draw attention. And so that's kind of like my keys of the game to tonight's game.
Yeah, very good, Jacoby. You know, I think for Del City last week, they got off to such a good start, John, and I think they have got to get off to another good start tonight, but they've got to sustain it. And last week they did not sustain it. They kind of took their foot off the pedal a little bit. Coach Jones talked about that. So that's a key, playing all 4 quarters tonight, making sure that Sapulpa sees Del City's best for all 4 quarters of this ball game. And then also the wind's blowing. So
yeah,
I would imagine that it's going to be tough for any quarterback to throw the football super accurately, especially throwing into the wind. So running the football is going to be important. Having Rodney Fields back, knowing that was not a serious injury that he sustained last week. Tell you, I was worried about it all week, and whenever I found out today that he's okay, he's going to be playing, I was super excited. So that's key number 2. And then for me, key 3, it's every week you got to play smart. No penalties, no turnovers, anything like that. That's how a better football team loses to a team that's not quite as good. So you got to make sure you take care of the football and be extremely smart with no penalties, no bad penalties especially.
Yeah, you bet, Colton. Well said. And by the way, great interview with Coach Jones down there. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the Marine Corps Junior ROTC up here at Sapulpa High School, and they are presenting our nation's colors as the national anthem is being sung over the public address system. We're pretty isolated in the booth up here. There are no windows to open or anything like that, so we were unable to hear the national anthem, but they're out there singing it, and you can see that they now are getting ready to retire the colors. So that's the Marine Corps Junior ROTC up here at Sapulpa High School, doing a good job as they march off the field. And I know another Marine, Colton, who is looking at that with a great deal of pride and satisfaction. That's Gunny Hill, Gunny Sergeant Hill, who is the chief of police at Langston, and he's also married to our former principal, Gina Hill. And I know they're watching. And so there you go. Hoorah to you, Gunny Hill, as your Marines did a great job presenting our nation's colors today. Okay, and to piggyback on to what Colton was saying, you know, Colton, we're halfway, right? So if we're halfway, then we got to be playing like playoff teams, and we got to be playing like a championship team. And I think that what we saw in the second half against McAllister, I think, like you said and like Coach said, you know, we took our foot off the brake or off the pedal there, and kind of slowed down a little bit. So you know, it's time to everything is put together, all 3 parts of the football game, kicking game, offense, defense, and you know, have good solid showings in all of those 3 areas. So I think tonight is going to be a definite put it all together kind of night, and see where it goes. A little bit kind of get a little bit light on the penalties and any turnovers and what have you. So, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are, let's see, 7:15 from kickoff. We'll bring it to coin toss here in a little bit. One thing that we are doing a little bit different tonight is each quarter will not only have a sponsor, but it'll have a dedication to somebody from Del City High School who has done great things, continues to do great things, and we're going to dedicate each quarter to those to some people, and so you'll be anxious to hear all that. Another thing that we got Principal Crawford, who's going to come up to the press box at halftime, and we're going to be able to put him on the headset and hear from him. So it's going to be a great night, and we look forward to it. Temperature outside, I think, is 68 degrees. Wind's blowing really good out of the north. As I look at that flag, I would say that's probably blowing 15, 20 miles an hour. So a little chill in the air. It's football weather, and that's kind of what we like. I'm sure that you felt that football weather in the air down there, Colton, when you were doing the interview. So we're going to go to a quick break, and then we'll come back for the coin toss. So stay with us. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Yeah, you got it. Let's go.
Go, Miranda.
What business do you want to start?
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Suzuki.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
But it's a great space.
Yeah. And it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat? Let's do it.
What time to do last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
Swinger, you want to do this last?
I think she was from
One,
the state.
2, 3.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Johnny Colton back live with you, ladies and gentlemen. We are 3:25 away from kickoff up here in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. And it's a great football night, and the coaches are getting their teams all ready. Captains are coming to the field here. And we're going to do the starting lineups as we await the captains from Del City High School. And, of course, Jacoby Brosey is going to, our producer commentator, is going to bring us the starting lineup. So over to you, Jacoby.
Okay, good nation. For your offensive side of the ball, we have number 10, River Warren. We have number 1, Ronnie Fields. Number 3, Kadarius Palmer. Number 4, Braylon Adama. Number 7, Shannon Green. Number 9, Daniel Fields. Number 54, Quaylen Goodman. Number 55, Chauncey Jones. Number 56, Ben Lewis. Number 57, Shane Thornton. And number 77, Daryl Thomas.
And now we're down on the field for the coin toss. And let's see what we got. There's the toss of the coin. Del City defers. Defending the south end zone will be Sapulpa, and they will receive the opening kickoff. So Cole and the referees, nice job down there, bring us a coin toss. That coin toss was brought to us by Sunnyland United Methodist Church. Invites kids and adults from around Del City to come on over, and they got a good program over there. They're right next to Del City High School, as a matter of fact. And a couple things that I wanted to say about them. On the 28th, from 28 October, from 7 to 11, they're going to have a pancake sausage breakfast, and they're going to have bake sale at the same time, and then they're going to have a spooky fundraiser on October 29th, a concert, 4 o'clock, admission $10. Okay, so the Eagles are taking the field now, and we're going to get ready to go here as we await the opening kickoff. So, Colton, how's it going over there?
It's going good. I was sneaking a picture of the sports animals spreadsheet that he has next to me, trying to hope he wouldn't catch me looking over his shoulder there, stealing his material. But, yeah, this Sapulpa team, Coach Jones talked about it. This is probably going to be one of the better offensive tests that they've seen and probably will see throughout until the playoffs. And so it's going to be interesting to see what Del City can do. This is a 6A2 football team, so they're formerly 6A2 rather. So there's a lot of big boys down there. And so for Del City, they got to play physical, obviously. And, with this being football weather, you don't have to worry about guys cramping up, anything like that. It's down in the 60s. It's pretty nice weather. Once you get to be running around and moving and everything should be fine for the guys. So standing down there, just relaxing, you're not used to it. It's a little chilly. But once these guys get to moving, get to hitting, everything will be good, and it'll be a really nice night of football.
You bet, Colton. And you know what? While we're waiting the Sapulpa Chieftains to take the field, we're going to go and get the defensive starters, and we're going to put Jacoby on the headset for the defensive starting lineups.
Okay, Eagle Nation, for your defensive starting lineups, we have number 2, Demarion Turner. Number 4, Braylon Dama. Number 6, Aaron Carter. Number 8, Tavion Johnson. Number 9, Danian Fields. Number 11, Jarvis Kelly. Number 12, Jay Sean McAllister. Number 23, Blake Barker. Number 40, Brooklyn Holmes. Number 56, Biamu Lewis. Number 65, Fred Casper.
Jacoby and the kickoff there. Del City kicked it, and there was a return up to the 25-yard line. Del City did a good job of keeping contain and keeping them to a very minimal return, so they'll get the ball exactly where they would have started had it been a touchback.
Okay, so let's see what we got here with Howard bringing Sapulpa out. And there's a handoff to the back. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. Let's get our backs and quarterback names and all that good stuff down here. Good.
Marco Smith there on the carry.
Quarterback is Colton Howard. And let's see, their wide receiver down here on the near side, number 1. He's a pretty good wide receiver. His name is Kylan Edwards. Howard's in gun. Back offset to his left with twins up top. There's a handoff again to Marco. Marco off to the right side, fighting for a few more yards out to about the 32-yard line. Bring up third down, about 4.
Yeah, right off the bat, Del City gets them into a third down situation, and this is where you want to get off the field. A quick 3 and out is a great way to get started. We'll see if Howard's going to try to put the ball into the air. Now, he'll have to throw one into the wind to do so.
Again, come out in this time twins on the near side. Single receiver up top. Play adjustment from the sideline. Howard staying in gun. Back is offset. No, he's not. He's in a tailback mode. He's going to take. No, he's not. Rolling to his right. He's got the little out route to the tight end. That's incomplete, so I'll bring up 4th down. Way to go, Eagles.
Yeah, Coach Jones is yelling at Braylon. He thought Braylon should have got out there a little bit faster. You know, that play was actually there. Howard just threw the ball with a little too much mustard on it, and it was just not catchable. It was that just a miraculous one-handed catch. So Del City gets off the field 3 and out to start the game, and that's really big to start this football game that way.
Punt formation, number 5, the punter, Sequoia Hill, and taken at the 42-yard line as Braylon Adama down the sideline. He's crossed midfield down to about the 30, let's call it the 39-yard line, where the Eagles will start 1st and 10 at the Chieftain 39-yard line. So good field position on their first possession is the Eagles. It's the first quarter, by the way. First quarter, the kickoff earlier. And by the way, we apologize for the kickoff not being able to be shown, as we wanted to continue with the graphics that a lot of people have spent a lot of time on for the starting lineup. And so I think you all enjoyed that, having the kids. You could see the players, and I thought that was pretty cool. So the Eagles come out in gun. River Warren is the quarterback. We got trips down here on the near side, nothing up top. Single back, offset to the right, and he's going to take it. Rodney Fields around the left side. He's got a little run room. Slice it inside, down to about 36-yard line. This first quarter, by the way, is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. And they're down there on the Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Tuesday's your choice. Buy one, get one. Traditional wings, buy one, get one, 50%. Boneless wings, buy one, get one free. You know what? Get on their website, ladies and gentlemen, and see all the great specials they got. Back to the ball game. 2nd and about 6. Back to passes Warren. Warren's looking across the middle, looking deep down the sideline. He's got a receiver down there, and he overthrows Braylon Adama at the goal line. So trying to jump on top early.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness, and with the wind blowing right at Rivers' back, that ball went a little further than he probably wanted it to. Had that wind not been blowing, that ball's probably right on the money. So it'll take some adjusting, especially, throughout the season. It's been an adjustment for Del City, trying to learn the timing and the chemistry that needed to be built between quarterback and receiver. Now that they're starting to get that, now here comes some wind that's going to play a factor, and it makes it a little more challenging for River, but I think he'll get it going early.
That's a great point, Colton. Back to Bass, looking for the screen over on the left side. That's going to be snuffed out by number 25 for the Chieftains. It was LaDainian Thomas on the wide receiver screen out there.
So now Del City, they have a decision to make here, with it being 4th down and 9. You're kind of at the 38-yard line, which is, you could realistically punt from here, but with the wind right at your back, it's a challenge. If you kick the ball in the air, that ball's just going to carry probably straight into the end zone. The way Del City's looking, they're going to keep their offense on the field. Now, River, I believe, can kick a little bit, so you always got to watch for him doing that as well.
Yeah, good point. Okay, Eagles come out in doubles. Fields offset to the right. Warren back to pass. Looking across the middle, looking down the seam. He's being chased out to the left side. He's going to bring the ball down. He throws it across, and he's got a receiver down on the 19-yard line. It is LaDainian, I think. Is that right, Colton?
Yeah, LaDainian.
Yeah. Man, I love that kid. LaDainian, Fields on the reception. That's an Eagle first down to about the 19-yard line. Way to go inside the red zone. Let's go, Eagles.
Yeah, a good job by River and a good job by Fields coming back to the football. But the offensive line, great job of not going downfield. That's where you'll catch illegal men downfield. Del City stayed disciplined, keeps the drive alive.
And there's a handoff to Rodney up the middle and finds a little bit of running room. Fights his way inside the 15, down about the 14-yard line. Pick up about 6 on the play. Be 2nd down and 4. One other thing that I wanted to mention, Colton, real quick, is that we dedicate each quarter to somebody that does great things for our community, for our school, for our kids. And this one goes to former principal Gina Hill and her husband, Gunnery Sergeant Jay Hill. So first quarter dedication to the Hill family. All right, there's a handoff to Rodney. Again, up the middle, fights his way inside the 10, down to about it's going to be close to the first down, it looks like, but perhaps not. A couple feet short, maybe.
Yeah, the line judge is saying he's short, so it'll be 3rd down and about half a yard, it looks like. They need to get the ball to the 9-yard line. Looks like marked it at the 10. So I would imagine here for Del City, they're probably going to be giving this ball to Rodney. Or you could think, we got 2 plays to get it.
Yeah.
Maybe go off play action and look over the middle. This could be one you put in the hands of River and run with an RPO, see what he wants to do.
So let's see. He's got and he hands it off to Rodney around the left side. Rodney tries to cut in. Doesn't go anywhere. Good contained by the Chieftains. Loss of 1 on the play. So
Boy, I'll tell you, that's a tough play running outside the tackles in short yardage situations. It makes it a little more difficult, especially when you're close to the goal line because there's not as much field to defend. So it makes it a little easier to defend an outside run. So now 4th down and about 2. They actually lost yardage on that play. So now let's see what Del City decides to do.
You bet. Okay. Fields offset to the left. River Warren in gun. Single receiver down here on the near side. Single receiver up top. We're a double tight formation, as you can see on your screen, with the H-back off to the left. River Warren hands it off to Fields around the right side. He plows for the first down. The ball's going to be spotted at around the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the Eagles.
There we go. Yeah, that's what you like to see. Rodney just putting his head down and getting that first down. His offensive line did a good job getting him a push, but mostly that was Rodney just putting his head down and basically saying, you're not going to stop me. I'm going to get this first down, and that's exactly what he did.
1st and goal, Eagles. Rodney Fields offset to the right. Single receiver down here, staying in double tight with the H-back. There's a handoff. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Handoff around the left side of Rodney Fields. He's going to be taken down for a loss on the play. It looks like the ball's going to be spotted around the 7 or 8 yard line.
You know, in the early part of this game, I'm pretty impressed with the defensive line of Sapulpa.
Yeah.
They're getting a good push. And, you know, when Del City's running the ball so far, though it's early, they have not gotten more than, 4 or 5 yards. It's that's been kind of the challenge for Del City. Who's going to win the line of scrimmage? So far, Sapulpa's winning it. But let's see now that Del City goes into a Wildcat.
Yeah, and a Wildcat with Adama up the middle. He's going to score. You bet. Knocks over one of the Chieftains at about the 2-yard line. Takes him into the end zone for a touchdown. Braylon Adama.
There you go.
I think it was Braylon. Wasn't it Braylon?
Yep, it was. Yeah,
good,
you got it.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Great kid.
I like that call.
Yeah.
Trying to get something going with the run game early, and it worked out to perfection. You throw that extra blocker in there, and sometimes that's what you need. So Del City strikes first. I feel like that was really important now, knowing that they have the wind at their back.
Byron Parama. Oh, that's not going to work. Kind of low snap, kind of fumbled around a little bit before it got to the holder, George Goolsby, unable to get the kickoff. So we're going to stay with 6 right now. So 5:39 left in the first quarter. Del City's on top, 6-0. Great ball game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Johnny Colton back live with you here. You're watching Del City football, fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and the Eagles get on top. 5:39 left in the first quarter. This quarter is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. And that kickoff back there, and this kickoff, oh, by the way, are brought to you by Red Plains Plumbing. And Red Plains, a great sponsor for us this year. And so when you need all you people in Del City area, if you need a trusted plumber, please feel confident in choosing Red Plains Plumbing. You see their pickup trucks all over Del City. They're family owned and operated since 2005. They do a great job. Eagles kicking off left to right, and there's the kick. It's going to be a kick down here to the near side, taking it to the 8-yard line. Out to about the 25-yard line, where it'll be Chieftain first down, 1st and 10.
Yeah, now it's time, again, for Del City's defense. This is a Sapulpa team that can score. And with, like I said, Del City needs to score while they have all the chances here, especially in this first quarter, because they have the wind at their back. For Sapulpa, you just kind of want to hang in there till you get to that second quarter. You can flip the field, then you get the wind at your back. It is important. I'm telling you, the wind's howling out there. It makes it really difficult to throw the ball.
Double tight for the Chieftains. Quarterback keeper around the right side. He's got some run room. Breaks free. He's at the 40-yard line. He cuts it inside. Nice ball on the ground. No, ball's not on the ground. Taken down by number 2 out there. That's Demarion Turner. Eagle territory down around 48 yard line. Pick up about 28 on the play.
They just basically said, we're not going to be able to throw the football with this wind, so we're going to go in a wildcat formation, and we're just going to let Marco Smith take off with it. And Marco got a really, really good break to the right side, and then it was just a wide open alley, and he's all the way into Del City territory. And you can see the way, look at Sapulpa here. They're taking their time, running the clock out. Again, this wind is playing a big factor, and this is smart by them. Slow the game down a little bit and see if you can't try to keep Del City's offense on the bench.
Staying in Wildcat, same way the other way. Picking up another first down. Another 10 or 11 on the carry, and that was, is that Marco again?
It was, and Coach Jones is going to call a timeout here.
Yeah.
They need to make an adjustment. I don't think they prepared for this. This is something different, maybe something they didn't see on film. They've got to make an adjustment.
Okay, so since Coach calls a timeout, we're going to take a timeout. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
Johnny Colton back live with you up here at Sapulpa. We're up in the press box this time, unlike at McAllister where we were out in the 100-degree heat, and now you got a little cold out there, and so we're in the press box. Nice view from up here. Eagles are on top, 6-0, although the Chieftains are having some success on the ground game here. A couple plays they've managed to get about 40 yards, so they come out and it looks like they are in Wildcat still, or 7 out there?
Nope, Howard's back.
Howard's back, okay. Back offset to the left, and he hands it off to number 24 again. Number 24 is their workhorse, or he's one of the back workhorses, Rashad Reynolds.
Yeah, that time that was a good job defensively by Del City, and immediately sniffing it out there was Tavon Johnson. Good play by that young man. Came flying in from the near side all the way to the far side of the field and was actually able to get him for a loss. That shows his quickness and his aggression on that play.
Rashawn Reynolds offset to Howard's right. Got trips down here on the near side, single receiver up top. Big third down play. Third and about 2. Play clock at 8. There's the snap, and it's over his head. Nice athletic, and he just throws it. We'll see what that looks like.
It's going to be intentional.
Yeah, I think maybe. I haven't seen a flag, but.
Yeah. Oh, he threw it.
Oh, he did? Okay, good.
He gently placed it right in front of the quarterback.
Well said, Colton. Okay, so that'd be lost it down.
Yeah, lost it down. They're actually going to move it probably all the way back to the 40.
Yes.
So they'll have to get back to the 39 if they want to get a first down.
There's a white hat. Intentional grounding. Lost it down.
Tell you, those are the kind of things when you're a coach. It just drives you crazy. You finally get something going, and I think that was a crucial drive. If Sapulpa was able to score or at least sustain it and keep Del City on the sideline throughout this first quarter, you have to feel good about it, only being down 1 possession, but now you've got to punt it. Now, the only thing, I guess, positive out of it is you were able to flip the field, so Del City might, well, hopefully so for them if they can get a good punt, but that's about the only positive left here. They need to flip the field, make Del City have to go the length of it.
On to punt for the Chieftains is Sequoia Hall, who is a sophomore running back. Back to receive is Ladanian Fields, standing on the 20-yard line. Snap, kick, kind of a line drive squib there, taken by Fields down here at the 32-yard line, heads to the sideline, kind of goes inside, outside, takes a couple runners with him, a couple defenders with him, out to about 36, 7-yard line. We'll call it the 37. Will be 1st and 10 Eagles. Back on offense.
So, yep, they didn't really flip the field. That's the problem. You gave them the ball, gave Del City the ball back at the 38. So Del City still pretty good field position and an opportunity to go up 2 scores, which is what Del City wants. You want to go up as much as possible in this opening quarter. Now, this is how Del City started against McAllister. They got off to that fast start. So if they are able to get to that fast start, this will be a test for Del City to see if they're able to sustain it and play all 4 quarters.
Trips down here on the near side. Fields is offset to Rivers' right. There's a handoff to Fields. No, he's going to keep it around the right side. Cuts it inside. Heading down the hash here a little bit. Got some running room inside Chieftain territory. Down to about the 47-yard line would be 1st down Eagles. Nice run.
It was a good run. Boy, Rivers a lot faster than people probably want to give him credit for. He's got long legs, and when he gets going, he's pretty tough to catch. The other thing I really liked about River there is the fact that he held that ball in his hands almost like, hey, there's still a chance I'm going to throw it. Yeah. And then once he crossed the line of scrimmage, that's when he took off. It kept that defense having to keep playing back because if he would have thrown it, it could have been a touchdown. So good play by River. Again, that's him and his intelligence at this position. For such a young age, he is very, very smart back there at the quarterback position.
You bet, Colton. Well said. He's really exploding on the scene in the last couple games here. Oh, that's that defensive line coming full speed ahead against the Eagle rushing offense there. No gain on the play. Be 2nd down.
I couldn't tell who took that carry, John. I don't know if it was it Rodney?
I think it was Rodney, yes, sir.
Was Rodney. He took a pretty good shot. He's going to come out here. But, again, this Sapulpa defensive front, they've done a good job and did a good job there. I think Del City realizes that, and so that's why River kept it there. And I think River's arm's going to have to play a big factor in this game.
There's a handoff to Aaron Carter this time up the middle. Breaks through out to about the 43-yard line. Pick up about 4 or 5 on the play. He'll be about 4 yards short of the 1st down marking.
Tell you, this is a play you could still run the ball if you want to. Probably going for it on 4th down, depending on how close you get to the marker. Need to get it to the 38. Del City went for it at their own 39 on their last possession, and it was a longer way to go than this. I think it was like 4th and 9. So for Del City, you might run the ball here if you're going to go for it.
And you're exactly right. They got that quick stop route up on top to Ladanian. He's down around 15, 10-yard line. Come weaving, and into the end zone, and then we're like a touchdown Eagles.
What a play. So one of the, obviously, Fields is just special, and he turns – something that should have been a small play all the way into a touchdown. But a big reason for that is the Hung-Sun hero out there, Braylon Adama, blocking his guy all the way downfield. I mean, that's next-level stuff right there, folks. That's Braylon being a team player. That's big time, and that's why these coaches love that kid, because that was really big-time blocking. He got his guy at the 30, and he pushed him all the way to the 4.
Paramo in for the extra point. There's a snap, kick, and the kick is up, and it's not going to be good. It kind of squeaks off to the right there. So 6 more points for the Eagles. We're for a total of 12. 1:38, 1st quarter. Stay with us. We're going to go to a break. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
John and Colton back live with you. We're in Sapulpa, Chieftain Country up here. First quarter, 1:38 left. Eagles on top, 12-0. Eagles kicking off from left to right on your screen. That's north to south, and there's a kick. Kick is going to be a pooch kick, taking it about 10-yard line on one bounce. Up the middle, little running room by the Chieftains, out to about 26-yard line, where the Chieftains will take over 1st and 10. And so good start. Way to go, Eagles. Jump on top, 12-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to do so. Again, I probably sound like a broken record, but the wind is a factor. And for Del City, getting off to a fast start in this first quarter is important. And, going 2 for 2 on 2 touchdown drives, that's big. Still a minute 32 to go in the first quarter, so your defense has to maybe get another quick stop here and really put Sapulpa in the hole early.
Yeah, you bet, Colton. That's exactly right. Sapulpa comes out, and they got a single receiver up top and twins down here, and there's a handoff again. It looks like Smith. Play was called dead. Don't see a flag.
Yeah, they're going to say Del City, I think, jumped off sides. The far side official that said it.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
This press box, John, here in Sapulpa is pretty darn nice.
Isn't it nice? Yeah.
It is. It's nice, and I'm glad.
It's nice and warm, that's for sure.
That's what I was about to say. We got the press box on the perfect first cold night of the football season.
Yeah. It is nice. You always miss having the windows open and listen to the crowd and all that kind of stuff, Colton. But
sure.
And we got our camera, Eva, right here in the booth with us. And she's usually outside, so that's pretty good. So there's a handoff there up the middle. Again, I believe it was Smith on the carry.
About 3 different Eagles gang tackled there. Did a good job. I actually gave him a couple of yards there, so it'll be 2nd down and 2. For Del City right now, the way they're playing defensively, they are almost daring Sapulpa to throw the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I like. I think that's smart. I have to admit, I've not seen Howard throw the ball a lot, John, and so I don't know how strong of an arm he has.
Hey, Colton, pregame, the guy throws a rope.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he throws the rope. And I watched a little bit of some of his earlier games on Max Preps. He throws pretty well. Back to pass. Yep. Pocket kind of collapses a little bit, and he kind of throws it up almost for grabs, almost into the lines of, into the hands of number 8, Taven Johnson.
I tell you, Del City's pass rush.
Yeah.
Got to him pretty quick, and that's part of the thing when you know Del City has a strong pass rush, it gets in your head as a quarterback. I mean, it looked like Howard, as soon as he got the ball, whether there was pressure or not, he felt it in his own mind that pressure was coming, and he immediately started shuffling his feet and made it really hard on him. So being 3rd down here and about 2 to go, they're going to bring back in the
Wildcat
big package that they've got, and we'll see if they're able to get it. Del City's running to the line.
Smith takes a handoff, and he's going up the middle. Finds a little bit of running room, kind of scoots through the pile out to about the 39-yard line, 39-yard line, and for a Chieftain first down.
That's a big play.
It's a big play.
Yeah, it's a big play for them for a lot of reasons, but one of the big reasons is because this clock's now running out of the first quarter. So they're going to get out of it. They're down 2 scores, but if you're able to sustain this drive and get some points on the board, Sapulpa's got to feel, like I said, they've got to feel good about themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, you bet. Got a double tight set, still in Wildcat. Smith in the quarterback position there.
Just don't jump off sides, Del City. That's what they're trying to do.
Offset is Reynolds, the junior running back off to the right. And I think we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll do it for the first quarter.
It's quarter. There we go. Yep. Okay. All right, first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, is in the books. 12-0. Your Eagles on top. We're going to go to a commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Start? I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Sizzle.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat?
Let's do it. What did you working on? Last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
Swing or you want to do a slide? I think she was from
1,
State.
2, 3.
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Sapulpa, Oklahoma is where we're at. And the Eagles on top 12-0 starting the second quarter. Second quarter is brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve. One in Choctaw, one in Del City. And the Eagles, the ball is spotted at the 38-yard line. Second quarter where Chieftains back to pass is Howard. He's looking across the middle, steps up in the pocket, looks over the sideline. He's got a comeback route to number 1. That's their big wide receiver, Kylan Edwards. He makes the reception out here at about the 45-yard line. Pick up about 6 on the play, so that was a nice little pitch catch.
Yeah, Howard coming out of the game now after that. And you're right, John. He does have a pretty good arm.
Yeah.
He threw that ball on a rope, like you said, and put it right in his receiver's hands. That was a pretty nice play and a good pickup. See how aggressive Sapulpa gets, even though they are bringing back in that Wildcat formation. Flags coming flying from every which direction, and that'll cost Sapulpa 5 yards. Back them up.
Yeah.
You know, we are sitting right next to the Del City coaching staff, and it's fun when we get to do that.
I love it.
We hear every word of it. All of it's good stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
And right there, they were picking up on something pre-snap, and they were telling Coach Jones, and Coach Jones immediately got that whistle and was telling his team whatever they picked up. They were really, really yelling about it.
Wildcat again with Smith, and Smith hands it off there again to number 24, Rashad Reynolds. Pick up 1 or 2 on the play, not much. Howard still on the sideline. Howard coming back in with his number 1 wide receiver, Kylan Edwards. This big third down, 3rd and 8. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. 41-yard line.
Well, Sapulpa substituted, so Del City's got to hurry. They have lost. They're going to have to call a timeout, it looks like. Del City had a lot of guys on the field, didn't know what was happening, so Coach Jones has to call a timeout. His hand was forced there. So with 10:45 to go in the second quarter, your Eagles are on top 12-0. Sapulpa's got a big 3rd down coming up. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
Johnny Colton back live with you. 10:45, second quarter. Back to pass is Howard. He's looking over here on the near side. He's got a screen pass to Smith across midfield, down about 49-yard line. First down yardage, that's for sure. Move the sticks, and Chieftains got a nice little drive going.
Yeah, they picked up Del City right there on a blitz, and as soon as Braylon bit, they threw the screen pass, and it was set up perfectly for the first down. You know, I don't know that Del City really needs to blitz a lot, to be honest. I think their front is getting a good enough push to where they can just drop back in coverage and really make it challenging on Sapulpa.
Yeah, good point. Twins up top. Actually got doubles out there. Howard's still in. He hands it off. No, he doesn't. He's looking down here at the sideline, and he's going to be sacked. Big number 8 getting in there and making the sack. Tavon Johnson.
Boy, Johnson, how athletic was that?
Yeah.
He jumped in the air so high, he probably could have dunked a basketball, And while he's in the air, Howard took off running. He still was able to collect himself and make the tackle. That's
great athletic move.
Really good athleticism. And he's a good athlete. He's made a lot of plays this year. He's made a couple really good ones tonight.
Howard back in at quarterback. And he's got Smith and Reynolds in his backfield. Takes a snap, and he's going to keep it. I'm sorry, they were in Wildcat, and Smith took the snap up to about the 46-yard line. Howard is out of the game now.
Third down and long. I would imagine he's going to come back in. Although I don't see him coming
still on the
back in.
sideline.
Boy.
There he comes.
Yeah.
Tie his shoe. All right, third and about 14. So kind of long yardage here for the quarterback, for the Chieftains. And they come out in doubles. Back offset to Howard's right, and it is Smith. Back to pass is Howard. And he's looking across the middle, and he's not going to go anywhere. There's a flag on the play. He's taken down around the 43-yard line. Lost about 2 yards on the play. We'll see what the flag's all about.
I think it's a hold. Yeah, it's a hold there. Right tackle tackled the defensive end, so it'll be declined, and it'll be fourth down and a long way to go. At least I would think it'll be declined. There is a little bit of a conversation about it. I think you decline it. I don't think that there's any reason to accept it. Yeah, it'll be declined.
That's exactly right. Fourth down. Punting comes on for the Chieftains. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have our producer with the computer and the playbacks. He's behind us, so we're not able to see that on the screen. But all of our instant replays are brought to you by Triple Elite. Find world-class designs, hot new styles at Triple Elite. And the scoring recaps are all brought to you by Casa Juanito. And there's the kick. And it's not a bad kick out here to the near sidelines where it will go out of bounds about the 25-yard line. Yep, that's where it'll be. 25-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Boy, that was actually a really good punt that time, not giving Del City any chance at a return.
Yeah.
Del City's return game is a weapon. I mean, whether it's Adama or whether it's LaDainian Fields, they are really, really powerful back there. So anytime you're able to get a punt like that, not returnable, and it goes out of bounds, that's a pretty good job well done. So Del City now will pick up the ball at the 25, and you'd love to see them go up 3 scores. And to be honest, I'd like to see them do it right here on the ground. Just see them run and chew this clock away here in the second quarter and go score a touchdown and put yourself up 3 scores.
Yeah, I agree. Grind it out on the ground, use up some clock, give the offensive line a little ownership here as try to get another score. So the Eagles come out, and let's see. We got Adama in motion. The handoff to Rodney Fields around the left side. He's taken down. That was a very nice open field tackle there. Back around the 20-yard line. Lost about 4 or 5 on the play. Didn't catch that defender's number, but pretty nice job.
Yeah, it was a great play. Ethan McLean actually is the one that made that play. Stayed home. As a defensive end, your biggest job is not letting anything outside of you. If you're able to keep containment, usually good things will happen because then it forces you to run back into that second level, and those guys are usually running downhill, filling those gaps. So if you're able to keep it inside, good things happen. Good play by McLean.
Doubles, back in motion, off to the right. Fields back to pass. Rivers back to pass, and he's got Braylon Adama down here on a 28-yard line. Pickup of 2 or 3 on the play. You know, with each play, you can just see that River Warren is getting more and more comfortable in the pocket, confidence building, looking at his different reads. I mean, he's turning into a really top-rated quarterback out there right before our eyes, Colton.
Yeah, he's getting better every game. And, you can tell his teammates, like I said, you can tell his teammates like him.
Yeah.
Just on the little things that they do, taking up for him, things like that. But he's getting better and better each week.
Back to pass. Looks one way, comes over to the side, and you got LaDainian coming across the middle on the screen. He's still on his feet, cutting around outside, inside, and finally brought down around the 40-yard line. So he went a long way to get that first down marker to move.
Man, he is electric.
He's good.
And again, I've had trouble trying to decide who he reminds me of. I've had trouble all season. He reminds me of somebody, the way he plays. And maybe it's CeeDee Lamb a little bit. I don't know. He's not quite as big as Lamb is, but his ability to run after the catch and his catch radius is really strong too.
Yes.
He's just a really
got
good
great
player.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Colton. All right, so here we go. Double tight. There's a handoff up to Rodney Fields across. He's still on his feet. You know, it's amazing how he gets through that first level. You just see the big pile, and then all of a sudden there he comes out of the pile and picks up a couple more yards. So ball's going to be spotted at about the 45-yard line. Second down, about 5.
That was a better run that time for Del City. Credit to Sapulpa. They're doing a great job stopping the run. They've been hitting the passing game a little bit. But the thing about Del City, you love those big, long runs, but those kind of runs like that, 5-yard runs, 6-yard runs, that puts River in a really good spot.
Yeah. And there's another, handoff to, you see, look at how he breaks like 2 or 3 tackles there at the line of scrimmage, and he comes out, scoots out on the other side and picks up 2 or 3 yards on the play. In this case, not as many, but still it's pretty impressive how he always gets positive yardage when he carries the ball usually.
Now, I remember when Bijan Robinson was first coming out of high school and first got to Texas, and Tom Herman said, when you're looking at a high school running back, the way you know that a guy's big time, it's not whether or not they're blazing fast. It's not the things they do. It's when nothing is there and they make guys miss and are able to get back to the line of scrimmage or get a gain, that's where you know a special player. That's where Rodney is.
Well, that's right. Very good. Okay, River around the left side here. Kind of was looking ball's on the ground, and the ball, let's see what happens. Chieftains say they got it. We're waiting for it, and Chieftains do got it.
Yep.
Ball goes out. Didn't look like it might go out of bounds down here in front of our camera, but the Chieftains recovered it.
Boy, I think that ball literally stopped right
Must
before
have.
it went out of bounds, and there was nobody around, so the Sapulpa player was able to collect himself and just gently pick up the football with possession in bounds. And if that's the case, the referee was looking right at it, so had to have been the case. We didn't get a great look at it, but if that's what happened, great play and bad break for Del City. And River's going to want to have that one back, as you never want to turn the football over. That's the one thing that can keep Sapulpa in this game, and they're still in it. Only down 12. You score a touchdown here, things could get interesting.
Colton Howard in at gun for the Chieftains. Brings doubles up, looking downfield, looking down the sideline, near side, really throws up. He's got a receiver out there. It was his favorite receiver, Edwards, overthrown. Ball was in the air for about 40, 50 yards. And you know what? Just like you said earlier, could be a wind.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that wind can be your friend. It can be your worst enemy. And that ball just carried. I mean, that was like a Mark McGuire home run back in the day. It just seemed like it kept going and kept going. And that's exactly what that was right there. I guess I should say Aaron Judge, because he did it clean, right? But
there you go.
But that was a really, really good throw.
You bet. Trips up top, single receiver down here. And we still got Howard in there at gun. He's going to hand it off this time to Smith. Around the right side, kind of pushes himself, jumps over the 45, down about 44-yard line. Pick about 5 on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd down, and let's call it 3rd and 6 or so.
Boy, and it's a bad break for Sapulpa on that last play, because they actually did a great job picking up Del City's pressure and had Edwards wide open on a good route. There was some confusion between Adama and Fields in the secondary. It looked like Fields let him go behind him, expecting Adama to pick him up, and Adama was a little late getting there. So big 3rd down here for Sapulpa.
Yep. Howard tried to catch him off. It looks like he may have been successful in that. That'll push it. They won't get a 1st down out of it, I don't believe. We'll see. One thing about Coach Holt is he is not hesitating by putting his Wildcat package in there. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he trusts it. It's been their kind of their bread and butter so far, if they've had one. As this is a big play. Got 2 plays to pick this up for Sapulpa.
And Smith's going to keep it around the right side. He's got running room. Kind of scoots his way through and slices his way through out across the 30-yard line, inside the 30, I should say, down the 29-yard line. So they'll move the sticks. 4:17 left in the first half. And by the way, halftime we're going to have a chance to listen to and talk to Principal Crawford, Philip Crawford, who's a senior principal at Del City High School. He's going to come up to the booth, talk to us a little bit. As the play call comes in on the sideline, I want you to know that the second quarter is being dedicated to our coach Melissa Ritchie, and we'll talk about Melissa here in a second. Okay, and there's a snap in the Wildcat to Smith. He doesn't get anything this time. Maybe up a couple yards or so. It'll be third down, about 8. But Coach Ritchie and Teacher Ritchie, former Teacher of the Year, she and her husband Trevor just had a little baby and little eagle. And so she's at home on maternity leave, and I know she's watching. So anyways, second quarter is dedicated to your family, and congratulations on the birth of your first newborn there, Melissa and Trevor. All right, so the Chieftains come out and back offset to the left, still in Wildcat. H-back offset down here on the right side. And play call coming in from there. And there's going to be expiration of the game clock. So, I'm sorry, the play clock. So they're going to call timeout. So since they got timeout, we're going to go to timeout. So we got 2:59 left in the first half. Eagles are on top, 12-0. Great ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solution.
And you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Okay, welcome back. John and Colton back live with you, and Cole Childers is producing right now. Jacoby's taking a break. Eva Black on the camera. Here we go. Big down, second down and about 8. And then looks like Smith is going to take it again. No, it's not. Or was it? Yeah, that was Marco Smith on the carry, wasn't it, Colton?
It was, yeah. It was a good play by Aaron Carter there. He missed him. He didn't hit him, but he was his presence brought him down. So good job by Aaron Carter. He shed the block really quickly. So this again, you got Sapulpa's got 2 plays to pick this up. If you're Del City, obviously don't let anybody get behind you, but you also don't want them to pick up too many yards here. You would like to keep this at a 4th down and manageable.
Colton Howard is back in the game. Colton looking over here on the quick route, and that was a play. I'll turn that one over to Colton.
Boy, yeah, running straight downhill and exploding on the tackle is Jayshon McAllister. It almost looked a little bit uncomfortable for the receiver Ledbetter out there when he caught that ball. It was almost, I don't know, it was just an awkward reaction the way he caught the ball. It's almost like he knew he was about to get popped, and popped he did. It was a big hit by McAllister. So now 4th down, they didn't get anything or lose anything. Looked like it was right back to the line of scrimmage. So 4th and 9. And now Sapulpa really needs to get this, pretty badly. They'll probably try to run this clock out as far as they can. And they may take another time out here. Well, no, the play clock restarted. I beg your pardon. It's up to 18 seconds, a minute 26 on the game clock. As this first half has flown by.
Boy, it has. A lot of running plays. Yeah, there you go. All right, so the Chieftains are going to call timeout. 1:16 left in the first half. 12-0, Eagles on top. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Del City Eagle Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction.
Okay, John and Colton back live with you. 1:16 left, first half, 12-0. Your Eagles on top. Big, big fourth down play here. We still have Howard in there, quarterback. Offset is Smith. Looking across the middle, flushed out of the pocket on the right side, looking at the corner of the end zone, and it's broken up down there. I don't see any flags on the play.
Nope.
Nice work by our camera person who is kind of restrained a little bit up here in the press box and getting a nice video feed for us there. So ball goes over to the Eagles. Another missed opportunity, but, Eagle defense kind of staying tough.
Tell you, is LaDainian, is he going to play at TCU as a receiver?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because defensively that was, he was nowhere in my iframe there, and then all of a sudden
came out,
he popped out of nowhere and almost intercepted that football.
Yeah.
That was good coverage. I apologize, I missed the number. They were hand fighting down there, so I couldn't see the number. The coverage was really good too, but LaDainian Fields just came out of nowhere and almost picked that ball off. That's the kind of stuff that, man, just normal guys just are not able to do. The way they react to the football and how fast they do it.
Yeah, well said. That's exactly right. Okay, so we got Fields in motion off to the right. River Warren flushed out of the pocket. He's down here, and he comes back across the middle, but his pass is blocked, incomplete. So good pressure out here, flushing Warren out of the pocket, and then continued pressure over here on the sideline, getting the block pass. Second down.
Yeah, River did a good job getting away from the pressure and staying behind his offensive lineman, trusting him to pick up the block. And he picked up the block. But one thing for River, instead of going towards the sideline, I would have liked to have seen him maybe step back into the pocket a little bit.
Yeah.
But, either way, that's a tough play. Nobody was really open.
Back to pass is Warren. And he's looking down the seam. He's got a receiver out here, and it is broken up by number 1, Kylan Edwards. Nice job. Pass was intended for LaDainian Fields.
Yeah, if you're wanting to know if the wind's a factor.
You could see it hang up.
That ball going the other way, that ball would have probably landed around the 20, and that ball ended up going to the 40. So that right there just showed it. And River really wound up to throw that football too, and River's got a huge arm. And that ball really, really died. It died quickly.
Warren and gun. Back to pass. He's looking on the far side of the field. He's got a receiver over there on the sideline. It is LaDainian Fields. First down yardage. Let's see where they're going to spot it.
Oh, he said he did not.
He did not get it, huh? Okay.
Well, I just want to talk about that throw because that was incredible.
Yeah.
That is a next level throw, and that not just next level like small school stuff. That's Division I. That's next level. Throwing that ball into the wind that high up in the air, just where his guy can get it, right there across the field, right on the sticks. That was impressive, and LaDainian caught it, but I guess he must not have been able to get his feet in bounds while doing so. But nonetheless, impressive throw there by Warren.
And Rickland Holmes with the punt. Punt gets across midfield, takes a Eagle bounce down across the 40, down to the 30, call it 37-yard line. With 34 seconds left, the Chieftains have the ball. We'll see if they sit on it or grind it out or air it out. We don't know. 12-0, Eagles on top. And again, stay with us, halftime show. You got the Jacoby and Cole halftime show, which is always great analysis by these two future commentators who are producing our show right now. And then we got, I'm going to have a chance to talk to Principal Crawford if he makes it up to the top here in the press box and have a chance to visit with him a little bit. And that's always fun being able to talk to Principal Crawford. All right, Chieftains, 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 38-yard line. And it looks like they back to pass is Howard. He's looking deep. He's rolling to his right, flushed out of the pocket, and he looks down here, and the ball was deflected by the defensive end. Couldn't catch who it was.
That's going to be an illegal man downfield, I believe, on Sapulpa. They had, if not, it should have been. They had multiple guys downfield. They're going to call a hold instead, which is actually better because it's a 10-yard penalty. But, man, good coverage again. The Eagles did a great job. Nobody got behind them. They ran with their guys the entire time. I was watching back there, and, I mean, there was just nobody open.
Yeah. Again, this second quarter is brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve. Choctaw. Give you their phone numbers if you want to write it down. 405-281-6700. And over there in Del City, 405-670-3665. And again, the second quarter dedication goes out to Coach Melissa Ritchie and Trevor and their little baby. Clark James is the baby's name. All right, 26 seconds left in the first quarter. We got a handoff to Smith, off tackle. Picks up 3 or 4 on the play, out to about 33-yard line. And the game clock continues to run. Nobody's in a hurry to do anything, so that'll probably be the end of the first half. And, they're going to let it run down. Okay, so that's the end of the first half. Your Eagles are on top, 12-0 over the Chieftains. We're going to go to a commercial break, but when we come back, we hope to have Principal Philip Crawford, the senior principal at Del City High School, up here in the booth with us. And then, of course, we get to listen to the Jacoby and Cole halftime show brought to you by Malone Property Management. So stay with us. You're watching Del City Football, the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Hey, Eagle Nation, John Kilty back live with you. Second half brought to us by Malone Property Management. And good first half. Eagles jump up on top, 12-0, and shows a lot of good strength out there on all three sides of the football, the kicking game, the offense, and the defense. And so we got a good football game going on. And up here in the press box with me here at Sapulpa is our senior principal, and Principal Philip Crawford. And Principal, it is great to have you up here.
Well, it's great to be up here. I really enjoy it. Appreciate you having me up here.
Oh, you bet. It's always great. You know, we try to get Principal Crawford up here at least once a year to come so he can talk to Eagle Nation. So, Principal, let's get started. Well, first of all, where'd you go to college?
I got my undergraduate up at OSU in Stillwater. And then after that, got my master's at UCO.
Yeah, okay, very good. And, you know, I know that you're big name in Mid-Del. I mean, everybody in Mid-Del knows this man, and because he is a great man. And so can you tell us all about your Mid-Del experience, any coaching, any teaching, any principalship, and all that stuff?
Sure. Actually, since day one, I've been Mid-Del all the way. I was born and raised in Del City District and attended school there from, like I said, kindergarten all the way through high school. I took those next 4 or 5 years to go and get my undergrad up in Stillwater, but after that came back to Mid-Del and been there ever since. I started off over at it was Carl Albert Junior High at the time, you know, coaching baseball and softball and helping out with football a little bit. And then from there I went to Midwest City, coach over there, coach soccer of all things.
Oh, very good.
As a varsity soccer coach, yeah. And then after that, after being at Midwest City for about 5 or 6 years, I got an opportunity to come over and being assistant principal at Del City High School, which again is where I graduated from, and participated in athletics and leadership and Stuco and everything, you know, at Del City High School. It was a great experience there under Miss Nantois. I was head principal back in the day, and great coaches at the time. We had Coach Alan Dukes in basketball and Coach Manning, and he had a great staff, Coach Gary Rose and Coach Goff, and it was a stud-filled, you know, teaching our coaching staff over there. We had great basketball coaches, great track coaches. It was a great time.
You know what? Listen to you talk, Principal. I got to tell you, it's like all your dreams in life came true. Everything, you know, as you look at the progression, where you were, what you continue to do, and then you get to end up back home again at Del City High School. Wow, that must be really rewarding to you.
What's really crazy is I had the opportunity to kind of be around the high school. Before I entered high school as a youngster, I was able to be around the school because I knew a lot of the staff there and was friends with their children. And so, honestly, my goal was to one day be in the office that I'm in now. I wanted to be the senior principal at Del City High School.
But we couldn't get Principal Benedello out.
Right, I know. I had to wait 24 years to get there, but yeah.
Oh, that's well said. I love that. I hope my principal be's listening.
But honestly, yeah, that was always my goal, was to be in the office that I'm in now.
God, that is so cool.
Yeah, so it worked out.
Well, hey, Eagle Nation, we absolutely love Principal Crawford. He is just a great man, a great principal. So, Principal, let's see. My next question for you, you know what, this isn't a question that I told you I was going to ask, but I got to. Sure. You know, tell us a little bit about the culture of Del City High School. Yeah. What's so cool about it?
There's a reason why the people that come into Del City and work there, for the most part, they want to stay.
Yeah.
And they don't want to leave. And if they leave, it's because of, of life things. It's not because they choose to leave or want to leave. It's just a great community, man, and a great school culture. Our students are very accepting of each other. It's very diverse. If you come to Del City, you can find some way to get hooked in and be a part of the culture and things going on in the building. I think our staff does a great job of welcoming kids in and welcoming in new faculty members. And a lot of that comes from the top down. And I'm not talking about myself, but like before, currently Mr. Gillen, our head principal, he does a great job of incorporating our new staff and our new teachers and letting them know kind of what we've done in the past when Mrs. Hill was there as head principal and Mrs. Nantois, and just building on that. And we have a lot of strong alumni and community leaders that support us, and so I just think it's a great place, and there's a reason why I always wanted to come back and why I haven't left.
Yeah. Yeah, well said.
Right.
I agree with everything you said. And like last year, we had that retirement for all of those teachers.
Right.
And I think I added up their total time at Del City, and it was like over 200 years.
Right.
For all those superstars that we retired last year. So, but anyways, obviously you're liking being senior principal. How you liking our football team?
Man, I'm telling you, man, they're pretty strong.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really not a weakness. They can throw it. They can pound the rock. They can run up the middle. They can run outside. Defense is a monster. I mean, they
typical
swarm.
Jones.
Yeah, they swarm and they tackle. And honestly, I mean, I don't know where there's a weakness. I mean, I think they look really, really good this year. This is definitely one of the best teams I've seen at Del City in my, 30 years of paying attention to them.
And to watch them tonight, I mean, they're
Right.
kind of putting it all together tonight.
Really
you can
are.
kind of
They
see.
really are.
Just
And Sapulpa's a tough team.
And
It's
they
not
are.
like-
They're pretty good.
They're really good.
That quarterback's good. That running back, he can scoot pretty well. So it's a ball game out there. It's a fight.
Absolutely.
Let's see. What else do I want to talk to you about? Oh, yeah. You know what? This past week, I just sit there and look at the email occasionally, and I see all these daggone things that are going on. I mean, we hosted a district thing for FCCLA, and Lisa Davis did a great job.
Awesome,
and then you had the kids go over to district for Stuco, and then the orchestra for the all-district orchestra deal. And, I mean, it's just – Del City is just doing a lot of really cool things. And the reason I bring that up is it impacts a lot of students.
Absolutely.
And so just talk a little bit more about all the activities that are going on and all that.
Like you said, that FCCLA convention that we hosted, that was great. As far as I know, that's the first time we've ever hosted that.
Oh, is that right?
As far as I know. I mean, I can't swear by that, but I'm pretty sure. And, I mean, the response that we got from the people that participated in that was awesome. They talked about how great, the hosts were and Miss Davis and, the building and how receptive we were to them. And I think they did an absolutely awesome job. And when you look at, a few years ago when we hosted the state Stuco convention.
Yeah. Oh,
I
wow.
mean, that was awesome.
That was so cool.
When we hosted about, I'm assuming maybe 8-9 years ago, that was the first time any Mid-Del school had ever hosted it. Then we did it again just a few years later.
Christy Cooper.
Yep, coming in strong always.
Always.
But, and like we talked about, there's something for everyone, whether it's the fine arts, athletics.
That's right.
Academics, esports. I mean, there's something for everyone, and there's just too many things to list off. I mean, Kenzie Murphy's doing a great job with the vocal music programs. We've got a lot of great teachers and leaders of our extracurriculars and things like that are, keeping things going. It's great.
Yeah, it really is kind of fun to watch.
And, hey, I can't leave out ROTC.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for the plug.
Senior chief, absolutely. You guys
we
do
love
a great job with it.
Yeah, thanks for letting us do our deal. We really enjoy it there, and we got great kids like Cole, our producer, and
your program's growing. I mean, you guys are having a huge impact. I mean, it's
thank
great.
you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. We'll pass that on to the cadets. Thanks, Principal. So, Principal, let's see. Where am I here now? I just had it. And now I'm back again. Okay, so big school bond vote coming up here. Can you tell us a little bit about when is it and all that kind of stuff?
Coming up on Tuesday, and it's the impact that it can have on all aspects of just about every kid in the district, whether it's athletics, fine arts, facilities, equipment for the classroom. I just encourage everyone that's eligible, please come out and vote. I mean, let them know how you feel about it, and support our kids. But again, the impact that it'll have, it's just huge, and it's needed. We work at a great place, and our kids attend great schools and everything. But there's always things that we can do to improve, and I think this is a huge opportunity to address a lot of those concerns that we have. And like I said, I really think now is the time to do it, and just go out there and vote and support.
Boy.
Yeah,
I've heard the word transformative.
Absolutely.
Man, transformative, that's a pretty cool word.
It really is.
And when you think about that big bond being that transformative, well, I hope it happens. Well, at any rate, so, right now, we're up here in Sapulpa, and way back in Del City, 2 hours away, are all these people that are watching on YouTube or they're watching on Roku or whatever, and they can't wait to see if they are going to be the ones that get Principal Crawford's shout out, because it is such a prestigious event that takes place up here. So, Principal Crawford, you can have as many shout outs as you want. Who gets it? Go!
Well, I tell you what, first off, I'd like to give a huge shout out to our faculty and staff at the school. I mean, like I said earlier, they do a great job with our students and our parents and everyone involved. Also, I would love to give a shout out to our administrative team, Mr. Gillen, our head principal. We got Courtney Riley, our junior principal, Christina Mitchell, our sophomore principal, and Cindy Small, our first year with us in the building, freshman principal. They do an awesome job, and they keep us on our toes, but they always come up to the challenge. And then I like just some of those in the past that we talked about before, Mrs. Hill, Mr. B, Mrs. Nanswell for sure. I got to give a huge shout out to her. She's a huge influence on me. And then, the wife and family at home.
Oh, boy,
Absolutely.
you can't forget them.
Yeah,
Don't forget Mama.
Right. I like to send out a special shout out to my mother-in-law. She's been dealing with some stuff, some health issues, but she's getting better and home now.
Keep her in our prayers.
I appreciate that.
You bet.
So definitely want to send one out to her and my father-in-law, but James. So.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
Right.
Those are the prestigious Principal Crawford shout-outs for tonight and for this year, I guess. But Principal Crawford, I thank you so much for making your way all the way up to the press box. Of course, I got an elevator. That's a little bit different than the last time I had you come up.
And I'll also tell you it's a little bit warmer up here
And
than
it's a
it is
little
out
warmer
there in the
up here.
stands.
That's
so
right.
This isn't too bad. Yeah.
That's right. But we sure have enjoyed having you on the air, and thank you for all you do for the kids at Del City High School, faculty at Del City High School, and you're talking about the administration, and we really have a strong administrative team, and all of us teachers and coaches, we feel it. We can feel that you guys really care about us, and we thank you for that. So thanks very much for coming up, and have a great rest of the game.
Appreciate the opportunity.
All right, yes, sir.
Go
Good night.
Eagles.
All right, so we're going to take another commercial break as Cole and Jacoby get ready for their act. So it's going to be a quick break, so you don't want to go away from your screen there. But stay with us. Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Sizzle.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
It's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat?
Let's do it.
Time to do last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
Swinger, you want to do this last? I think she was from
One,
the state.
2, 3.
Congratulations, Rose State College graduates.
Jacoby and Cole here for a little halftime show, apparently.
Halftime analyst.
Halftime analyst.
I guess we got some good reviews because we're back on the air again.
There you go.
Okay, so what you think about the first half?
I mean, so far we are going what? We're going 12. 12-0.
Yeah.
I mean, Sapulpa's their defense is crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
I've
good.
seen some crazy. Del City has not gotten stopped like they're getting stopped tonight.
Yeah, I
so
think
far.
out of all season, I never seen Del City really punt a ball until tonight.
Not at all.
And maybe the cold can be a factor as well. It's kind of chilly outside. Seeing a lot of hot chocolate being served at the concession stand. So that's indicating that's pretty cold to me.
They're even selling Chick-fil-A here, apparently.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Sapulpa's fancy.
Wait, I didn't see the Chick-fil-A down
Oh,
there.
yeah, they got Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Yep.
I'm ready to go get me a Chick-fil-A sandwich after this one. Yeah, but back to the football. Let's keep on football.
Oh yeah,
I can't get hungry. We still got 2 halves.
Yeah, we still got 2 halves to go to.
Two quarters to go. I can't get hungry. I gotta stay focused. We gotta keep it going. So I like what Sapulpa doing. I think this is a team that's actually challenging Del City. Sapulpa is one of those teams that you just can't take the foot off the gas. I said it about McAllister last week, but McAllister, they did pretty good, made a comeback, but then it kind of just slowed out. Time ran out. But with this Sapulpa team, this game is 0-12. Like 0-12, Sapulpa got 0, Del City got 12. Sapulpa's still in this game.
Yeah.
Just 2 touchdowns, though.
100%, yeah.
Two missed field goals, so they're just down 2 touchdowns. So
It's not like it's 14-0. I mean,
yeah.
For the most part of this season so far, we've gotten 20-point difference rather than a 14 or a 12 or a 10 at this point.
Yeah, I think this is like one of those games where you can't just take your foot off the gas. You know, Sapulpa's coming out the locker room. They're looking pretty warmed up, pretty good. They're coming out with high spirits. Like, that's indicating to me that this team is going to come play some football in the second half. And you can tell the way that their coach is boosting the mentality. You can just tell by their strength how they're just coming out strong, ready to go. They look locked in. You know, when I see a team locked in like that, they're indicating to me that they had a good a good let's say good halftime speech.
Yep.
You know, it wasn't a happy halftime speech, but it was a good halftime speech, if you get what I'm saying, Eagle Nation.
Yep.
But you can tell by how this quarterback is warming up on the sideline that he's ready to come out and play some football. That coach got his hands in his pocket. He's doing that Coach Jones walk over here, so you know what time it is. And so,
boy, he's ready.
Yeah, this is going to be some good football. I think it's going to be a good game of football in the second half. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the second half. So I'm excited with a game this close. Got 50 seconds left until it's time for this half to start. You know.
Oh yeah.
I think one thing they'll have to do is just kind of just keep their foot on that gas. You know, don't let go. Don't give Sapulpa time. Don't give them air time. Don't give them run time. Just
that quarterback's going crazy too.
Don't give him any time.
Don't give him any
time.
No.
Just don't give him any time.
I mean, they got a 40-yard run within the first 3 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Was that? I mean, 3 minutes ish.
Yeah,
this quarterback is probably the best quarterback we've played against so far that I've seen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's throwing a rope down the line.
Man, Sapulpa got some big linemen, man. They moving that ball pretty good, and Dale City been fighting really well. You know, we've been talking about Sapulpa a lot, but we're at Dale City Station, so we got to talk about the Dale City. So Dale City's coming out to warm up. They're looking pretty good right now. Linemen side here, linemen's looking pretty strong. I see Daryl Thomas down there. They looking pretty good right now coming out. We got Coach Jones walking out with his hands in the pockets. Oh, man, this is going to be a dangerous half. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, Dale City coming out really high. They coming out really looking good. They prepared. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now, warming up pretty well. This is going to be a good half. All Dale City got to do is just continue just to fight and finish, and don't let Sapulpa get any time on the clock.
You have any shout-outs here, Jacoby?
Let's do some shout-outs. Let's do some quick shout-outs before we get to the second half. Cole, you got some shout-outs?
I guess I'll go first.
Dedication, man.
All right, first we got NJROTC Senior Chief Moreau. He's great Senior Chief. He does so much for the unit. We're all thankful for him.
Senior Chief, man.
Yeah, everyone likes Senior Chief.
Yeah, I know Senior Chief.
Then we got Miss Beggs and Miss Hill, both in the same place right now. Apparently, I heard in what was it, 5th hour, I think? Yeah, I heard in 5th hour in class that she's going to be at a party with Miss Hill, so apparently they're still partying.
Sorry, Miss Hill, to you about it.
And then we got Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler's a English teacher here at Dale City High School. He's a great English teacher. Or is it history? I'm pretty sure it's history, right? Yeah, it's history. My bad. He's a great history teacher. He's probably one of the best we have for junior year, I'm pretty sure. And we got Miss Sanford. English. That's the English teacher that I was thinking of rather than Mr. Butler. She's a great English teacher as well. We got Mr. Plaster, Kylie Plaster's father. She's in here in the press box with us. And we got one of the cadets actually reached out to me before I started getting on the talking while you were going through the dry summary pretty much. Stanton, he's our admin officer in Dale City High School.
Wow.
As of right now, he was texting me. He's setting up band for the unit. So hopefully, I think we're gonna start wrapping it up and go back to the game.
Yep.
Signing out, me and Jacoby.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe. When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
John and Colton back live with you. Second half getting ready to get underway here up in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Eagles on top 12-0, and hope you enjoyed the Jacoby and Cole halftime report. Sponsored by Malone Property Management, Michelle Malone, who also is on the executive committee at Del City Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for sponsoring our halftime report. And then, of course, I know that all of you Eagles out there enjoyed listening to Principal Philip Crawford talk a little bit about his time there at Del City and in Mid-Del. So third quarter is brought to you by Tinker Federal Credit Union, the largest credit union in Oklahoma, serving members online in areas surrounding Tinker Air Force Base and Oklahoma City. And this quarter is dedicated to all the school secretaries and their families in Del City High School. Susan Renson, Lori Kelton, Kara Cooper, and Misty Unruh, and Pauletta, and Wyvetta, and Kelly Reeves, Bridget Burley, and here's your kickoff. It's an onside kickoff, and it's taken down here by, looks like Jay Sean McAllister.
Yeah, boy, what if he heads up there?
Yeah.
McAllister. And you know what? Cedric Brosi, he was up here in the booth earlier talking to me, talking about how Sapulpa was working on an onside kick all throughout warm-ups. He called it.
Way to go.
He knew that was coming.
All right, Cedric.
He even said to me, I think they may be working on an onside kick. And I said, well, is it before Del City got here? And he said, yeah, Del City was here. And I said, no, they're not working on nothing. And he, sure enough, don't listen to me. For sure, listen to Cedric.
Oh, way to go, Cedric. Jacoby's brother here. Okay, so let's see. Warren brings him out in gun, and he looks out here. No, he doesn't. He pulls it down, rolling to his right. He's got a couple receivers out here. He's throwing it deep. He's got Braylon Adama out there. Beautiful catch by Braylon Adama down around the yep, they're giving him a catch. 26-yard line. Nice job by River getting outside, seeing who was it again? Braylon?
Yeah.
Down the seam and completing the pass. Great job.
It's a great catch.
Yeah.
Braylon almost looked like to me might have caught the ball off of the defender's body and then brought the ball back around. Really a great catch, and my gosh, I can't say enough positive things about Braylon.
I know. You've been saying that for 4 years, and you're right. Okay, here's a quick toss out here to Fields. He's bulls his way inside the 10-yard line. No, he's not. He's going to be brought down just prior to the 10-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 18 yards on the play. So move the sticks. First down. That's a way to come out, Eagles. Come out smoking. Here we go.
That's a good way of putting it. Coming out smoking. That's what they've done. You know, Rodney in the first half, and I don't know the extent of his injury, John. I don't really want to get into it. It was an arm injury of some kind. But the fact is, he didn't look like he was running as hard as he did just right there. That looked like the Rodney Fields we've seen all season.
Yeah. River Warren in gun. Takes a snap, hands it off again to Fields around the right side. He's got plenty of run room. There's a flag on the play into the end zone. Touchdown for Rodney Fields, number 1. We'll see what the flag is. White Hat's looking this way.
Boy, that is 2 weeks in a row that I have seen a hold on Thomas, Darrell Thomas, and I don't think either one of them were holds. Last week there was one, and this week there was one, and that one was probably closer than the one last week. But it looked like to me he just pancaked his guy. But boy, that's tough. So that'll call a touchdown off the board for that hold. And, you know, Darrell Thomas won our player of the game last week. He's really come a long way, as Coach Jones talked about, his aggressiveness. And, you know, Coach Jones basically said he was too nice, and he's tried to change that. I can see him being that kind of kid, just talking to him. Very, very polite and respectful.
Wildcat with Adama. He takes a snap, heading around right side. He's got plenty of green out there. Looking towards the pylon, and he is in the end zone. Nice run.
There's another flag.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was a hold either.
Let's see what we got. Hold against Del City. So we're going to bring that one back. Now, obviously, Coach Jones is not happy about this.
Yeah, that one must have been a hold. Coach Jones is yelling at his offensive line. I didn't see one, but that one must have been. And I think I don't ever usually question anything, but boy, I sure didn't see a hole. I must have missed it.
Push it back to about the 30-yard line. River Warren back in. We got down here on your near side, outside the numbers, is Braylon Adama. Up top is LaDainian Fields and Rodney in the backfield. And Rodney takes the hand off the right side, bounces outside. He's across the 30-yard line, cuts it inside 25. He's going to get down around the 22-yard line, where it'll be second down.
That is maybe the downside to running outside the tackles like that, especially if it's not designed. You're trying to design a run inside your tackles and then you bust it outside. That is typically something that'll happen, is a guy will grab a handful of jersey out there on the end, or a receiver is forced to have to block a little longer, so they'll grab one. Those kind of plays, you're more prone to pick up those holding penalties. You've seen them try to bust it outside 3 times in a row, 2 of those being holds, and that's a big part of it.
You bet. Single receivers with double tight, and there's a nice throw towards the corner of the end zone, and defended nice out there by number 1, Kylan Edwards. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Braylon Adama.
That was good.
Third down.
Good coverage at the time. I thought Braylon was going to go ahead and make the catch anyway, but really, really good coverage there by the defender. And so now, heck, third down and a long way to go. If you're Del City, you can just go for the end zone here. You're kicking it into the wind, so you're not probably going to kick a field goal from where you're at. So you can either try to play for the field position. I think Del City probably tries to go for the touchdown here, and you get 2 plays to try to get in the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're right, Colton. River Warren, back offset, Fields offset to his right, back to pass. He's being chased down the pocket, and he comes back across the middle looking for LaDainian. Unable to get it to LaDainian as he was trying to come back to get it, the 5-yard line.
River was hit really, really hard, and he was slow getting up. You know, initially I think his first look was just to throw that same exact play to Braylon, as River looks like maybe the air was knocked out of him on that play, hands above his head. He was, like I said, a little slow getting up. That ball was a little bit of a duck. It went up in the air and was twirling every which direction. I think it was because he was hit as he threw. So now 4th down from the 21, got to get in the end zone. This is, to me, where you probably just throw one up for your 2, either Fields or for Braylon. Braylon's got man-to-man coverage over here on the near side, as Del City's going to call a timeout. They may try and see if they can't get Fields man-to-man. I don't think that'll happen, but we'll take a quick break with them. 12-0 remains our score. 9:38 left to go in the third. Del City on top. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Suzuki.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat? Let's do it.
What was the time to do last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
Swinger, you want to do slack? I think she was from
1,
the state.
2, 3.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
John and Colton back live with you. 4th down. River Warren. Fields all set to his right. Back to pass. Looking at the corner of the end zone. He's got a receiver out there, and it
That was
can't
almost
see. The ball went out. Incomplete. Intended for LaDainian Fields in the corner of the end zone.
LaDainian darn near almost came up with that.
Yeah.
That ball was thrown really, really well by River. You know, pretty much perfect location. And, hey, Sapulpa sticking around in this football game.
You're right.
Del City plays a second half like they did last week. This might be a little bit of a battle
ball
down the
game.
stretch.
You're right.
You're right.
All right, so Chieftains got the ball. Ball spotted at the 22-yard line where they'll take over. They're going left to right. The wind is to their favor out of the north, which is their defending end zone. And in is Colton Howard. He's got Marco Smith offset to his left. And we got single receiver up top, Twins down here on the near side. Motion left to right. And there's no handoff. Howard keeps it up the middle. Pick up about 1 or 2 on the play, not much. Ball's going to be spotted about the 24-yard line.
Man, that was a pretty good collision by whoever that was on the far end there. Couldn't tell the number for Del City. He came in there and put a good hit on Howard.
2nd down and 8. Trips down here on the near side. Back to pass. Rolling to his right is Howard. He's got an out route down here, and he's going to throw it there, and it's incomplete. Caught out of bounds. 3rd down.
Sorry about that, folks. Did not see that play. Was getting my headset corrected there. All of a sudden, lost your voice there, John.
Oh.
Couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, what we had was Howard rolled to his right and was looking at the 10-yard out route down here, and it was incomplete, out of bounds.
All right.
It's good to have you back, Colton.
Yeah, I panicked.
You panicked. Uh-oh.
I thought, uh-oh. Either I went deaf or the headset went out. I couldn't tell which one, but.
Okay, so let's see what we got. We got Twins up there, doubles as a matter of fact. Back to pass as Howard's being chased out of his pocket by Rickland Holmes. Got plenty of running room, a lot of green out there as he scampers towards the far sideline. He's run out of bounds around the 46. Yeah, the 46-yard line, and that's a pickup of about 22 on the play.
Oh, there is a hold.
Oh,
that'll
there you
bring
go.
it back. So I didn't see it either, John. I just saw the referee pointing at us up here.
Okay.
So there you go. That'll bring that back. That was one of the better plays for the Chieftains tonight that they've had, and it gets called back. Boy, a lot of holds in this ball game. A couple of them that I didn't see. Didn't see that one either. But yeah, whether it's an aggressive hold or not, the referees are calling it consistently both ways. So. Kind of evens out, makes the coaches not have as much to complain about.
3rd down, 3rd and long. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. Empty backfield. Howard back to pass. And Howard flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, looking downfield, coming across the middle, and it's intercepted by Blake Barker. He's at the 30. He's at the 25-yard line. There's my baseball player playing center field for us.
Yeah, great play. He read it all the way. He was just sitting there, and I almost think he was hoping in his mind, if he throws this ball right here, I'm going to pick it off. And sure enough, he threw it, and Blake took it and ran it back to the 25-yard line. Great play. Blake Barker has made a lot of plays this year, and he's kind of been one of those quiet players that, maybe doesn't get enough appreciation on this Del City team. He makes a lot of really, really good plays, that being one of them. And now the Eagles are set up shop. And, again, you need to get up by 3 scores. I said it last week. You got to stay you can't let a team stay in a football game. If you let them feel that they have a chance to win, especially whenever they're at home, it puts yourself in a little bit of a dangerous situation, almost like playing with fire. So Del City needs to score here.
You bet. There's a quick toss out here on the left side to Rodney Fields. Up the middle, he cuts it inside, out to about the 25-yard line. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
What a good tackle there.
Yeah, that was shoestring.
Yeah, and Sapulpa's defense, to their credit, has kept this team in the game. They've made a lot of good tackles. They've controlled Rodney Fields. They've controlled the run game. And in the second half, they've made some plays in the secondary as well. So, to the Chieftains' credit, they've hung around in this football game in large part because this defense has had no quit in them. They are still playing really, really hard, and they're challenging this Eagles offense.
Trips up top. Rodney Fields offset to River Warren's right. River takes the snap, hands it off to Fields up the middle. He kind of shrugs one tackle, then he's still on his feet. You got to be kidding me. That kid got through there, down inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line, never stops moving. That's the key, right, Colton?
Yeah.
Never stop moving. Looks like he's down, still moving. Looks like he's down, still moving. And now he's down inside the 5-yard line. What a great run. Highlight reel.
Highlight reel that I missed. As soon as I thought he stopped, I looked up at the scoreboard to tell you how much time was left.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, 7:24 to go in the third quarter, and Rodney Fields with a unbelievable play. And there is a Chieftain down on the field, so we'll take a quick break.
Okay.
12-0 still our score, but the Eagles are knocking on the doorstep. Don't go anywhere on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business.
Back live with you. Eagles threatening. Ball on the 4-yard line after a Rodney Fields lightning generated run. And there he is again inside. And let's see, they're calling it just short of the goal line. And they're going to say second down.
Yeah, Rodney. Was that Rodney that lost his helmet? I think it was. Somebody lost their helmet.
Yeah, that's Rodney.
Yeah, it was Rodney. He'll have to come off the field. He'll have to sit out one play. So
Aaron Carter comes in.
Aaron Carter.
Or no, that's Tavon Johnson coming in. So what do we? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Carter.
Carter, yeah. Okay,
it
good.
looked like an 8 for a second. I was with you.
There's a snap, and this one goes to Carter up the middle, and he's going to be stopped. That did not fool the Chieftains at all. As a matter of fact, they're going to spot it outside about the 2-yard line. Bring up third down.
The Chieftains' defensive front, quite frankly, is more physical than the Del City offensive line right now. They're winning the battles up front. And, Rodney Fields made something happen earlier when really nothing was there. This is a big play. And so for Rodney Fields, I guess Braylon's going to be back there with him.
You
This
bet.
worked last time. Let's see if it works again.
There's a Wildcat with Braylon. He gets in the end zone, touchdown.
That's big.
High fives going on next door over here, Colton, with all the Del City coaches.
Yeah, and that's a big touchdown.
That
I think
is.
they know it as well, that, this extra point is also big because you'd like to force the Chieftains to have to score 3 touchdowns. If, keeping it at 18 right now, you'd like to get this to 19. And also, you want to make an extra point here. Nope, they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, staying in Wildcat, going for 2. Braylon taking the snap. He's going to follow Rodney. He bolts the other way, and he's not going to get in. He's going to be knocked short. They won't get to 2. But that's okay. They're at 18. That's 3 scores on top of Sapulpa. 6:09, third quarter. Stay with us. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Third quarter, 6:09 left in the third quarter. 18-0, your Eagles on top. Pretty tough ball game going on here. Right to left on your screen. Rickland Holmes to kick off. No, I'm sorry. It is number 82.
Was this trouble?
Byron Paramo. Ball's picking up down there on a 10-yard line or so. And it's swarm tackle. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted about the 12-yard line, where it'll be first down for the Chieftains.
So, John, 6:03 here in the third quarter. Sapulpa has yet to score a point. And, we were just talking about it, and I actually am looking at their max preps. I forget Charles Page is Sand Springs.
Okay.
I always forget that. So, their first game, Sapulpa's, was against Charles Page, Sand Springs. They lost 63-53. Then they came back and played Tahlequah, won 41-38. Bartlesville won 44-36. Durant 56-0, but then lost to Quita 24-19. The point is, they have scored a lot of points this season on some pretty decent teams, and they have yet to score on this Eagle D.
You bet. Rolling to his right is Howard, and he is going to be taken down. Well, no, he managed to get rid of it. There was a receiver out there, so that'll be ruled incomplete. Ball come back to the 12-yard line. It'll be second down.
Strong
on the
effort.
incomplete.
Strong,
that was.
Yeah, he could have easily taken that sack and taken a big loss of yardage, but instead was able to keep himself in bounds with an Eagle all over him and throw that football away. Good play by Colton, to make that play. Sapulpa not out of this game. Still a lot of time left. Only down 18. I say only. Seems like this game should be a lot more out of hand, to be honest, just the way Del City, their defense has dominated most of this game, but Sapulpa still a strike away from being back in it.
There's a handoff up the middle. Howard to, I assume it was Marco Smith. We'll see who gets up in that pile there. Actually, it wasn't. It was number 5, Sequoia Hall. I'll bring up third down, about 8. Catch up on some sponsorships. Our scoring recap sponsor, Casa Juanitos, quick service restaurant offering fresh and flavorful fiesta meals in Del City, Oklahoma since 1976. Back offset to the right. Back to pass is Howard. Howard's looking at the far out route. He's got a receiver out here. They're trying to get the referees to throw a flag, pass interference, but they're not. So that'll come back. Fourth down, punt team comes on. Braylon Adama will go back to return the punt. Couple more sponsorships. The scoring recap I just gave you. And the kickoff, Red Plains Plumbing. When you need a trusted plumber, feel confident choosing Red Plains Plumbing and the Instant Replay Triple Elite. They've been doing a good job for us for a long time. Find world-class designs, hot new styles at Triple Elite.
Tell you that the Eagle defense really is playing well.
They are.
That's again coverage, just tight coverage. That time Howard actually had time in the pocket.
There's a snap. The kick is away. Kick is blocked, and it's taken by. Let's see. It looked like it was number 15. I was going to try to catch it in the air there. Number 15 is Amonte Hishaw.
I think the kick was blocked by Barker, was it? By Blake?
I don't know.
Couldn't tell. Somebody got their hand in there and blocked it, and Hishaw did a good job recovering the football. You got to be careful there, whenever you do that, because if you're not able to, if you pick it up and then you fumble it, you could lose that possession. It's a little bit scary. So good job by Hishaw to be sure-handed, get that football and fall on it. Del City again, great field position.
Yeah.
That's been the point of this game. They've had good field position multiple times tonight, and they've been able to cash in on them. They've not really had long drives that have been sustained on Sapulpa so far.
River Warren hands it off to, no, he doesn't. He takes it around the left side, cuts it inside. It's going to get it down to around a 10-yard line, so that's going to be close to a first down. I think it'd be a yard short or so. Looks like the Eagles are trying to do a hurry-up offense here. No, they're not. So second and less than 1. Nice run by River Warren.
If there is an option there where he can pass the football, boy, that's a tough play to defend.
You're right.
You were talking about really challenging, especially if you have a receiver that can cut up field or, whatever the case may be. That is almost impossible to defend. And that might be something Del City holds in their back pocket for a rainy day when they need it.
You bet. All right, River Warren hands it off. No, he doesn't. He fumbled snap there. Picks it up, goes down around 20-yard line. Loss of about, call it 7 or 8 on the play. All the way back to about the 19-yard line.
a little sloppy.
3rd down.
Getting a little sloppy. And again, Del City 2 plays football here with Rodney if you want to. If you have something where, Rodney maybe hits a seam up the middle towards the end zone, those linebackers have been really aggressive tonight. Or even maybe hitting your up back off play action as well. That's something Del City's not done a lot of. Something like that might be there.
Fields also, Rodney, play to call dead. Timeout. All right, so Del City calls timeout. 3:29, 3rd quarter. Eagles on top, 18-0. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Trips up top. Fields offset. Fields quick slant across the middle. He's got Braylon Adama, who's cutting it outside. Down the sideline. Scoots in. Dives. And it is waiting for a call on it.
They're going to mark him out.
They're going to mark him short.
What an effort.
What a great effort. That's right. Ball's going to be spotted out here at around the 3-yard line.
Braylon is the most underrated player in the state of Oklahoma.
Somebody said that recently.
Yeah, he is really, really good player. Remember, he was the leading rusher for his team last year.
That's right.
And Rodney Fields comes in and gladly says, I can move to receiver.
Yeah.
That's what he told me. I played receiver growing up. I can play wherever you need me to. And look at him making an impact out there. That's how it's done, folks.
Yeah, good point, Cole. Thanks for bringing that up. And there's a handoff to Fields. He's gonna be pushed a little bit down to around the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
They do not want Rodney Fields to get in the end zone. They have fought Rodney.
Pretty stingy.
Yeah, they have been. The where Del City has had success in the red zone has been running the football in the Wildcat formation with Braylon. Braylon being able to get a direct snap and hitting a hole aggressively and quickly. The Del City front, this is the first time they've really been, I don't want to say tested, but really been challenged tonight. They've had some struggles.
And this time Ronnie Fields gets the handoff off the right side. And he is in the end zone for a touchdown.
There we go. And Rodney will finally get himself on the board with a touchdown for the night. And Del City starting to run away with this one. Up 24-0 now. 2:36 left to go in the third. And, the Eagles, again, we might say this every week. I just feel like Del City, we have yet to see what they're fully made of. I still think there's more to the Eagle football team. I think they're going to continue to get better.
You bet.
It's pretty scary because they're already really darn good.
And River takes the snap, hands it off to this time. He's going to be denied again. Rodney Fields on the carry. He does not get in for the 2-point.
Boy, so 24-0 will remain our score.
So the Eagles up on top, 24-0, 2:36, 3rd quarter. We're going to go to a break. Stay with us. Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
John and Colton back live with you. Right to left, there's the kick. It's going to go down to around the 12-yard line. Taken by the Chieftains, bringing it around the right side. And bolts back inside out to about 25-yard line, just short of the 25. We'll call it 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. So we got 2:28. And the reason we don't have a play clock, game clock for you all is because in the press box there's nowhere to be able to place a camera so that we can put it on our screen. So we apologize for that, but we're trying to get you the real time as much as we can as we go. 2:28. Third quarter. Third quarter is brought to you by Tinker Federal Credit Union. Those guys do great things over there. They are all over the state of Oklahoma, very active, very big supporters of the base, the Air Force and the Navy over there, and a lot of charity organizations. So Tinker Federal, thank you. Howard brings him out, and he hands it off to Mason around the left side. Marco around the left side, picks up about 5 on the play. Ball will be spotted out around 30-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 5.
I got caught up kind of checking a Big 12 score tonight. Couple future Cowboys on our field tonight here in Oklahoma State. If you're recording the game, shut your ears. I'm getting ready to tell a score, so so my guys can hear it. Oklahoma State's up 23-7, and they are 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line now. So Oklahoma State putting it on Kansas State.
And there's a handoff to Marco Smith around the right side, cuts it left side out to about 1st down yardage, but short of the 1st down. We'll call it the 34-yard line. Colton, I just got a check-in from Ronnie James. Ronnie James, lifetime teacher and coach at Del City, wrestler, Hall of Fame. I mean, the guy is everything, but the best part about him, looks like we're going to go to a commercial break here. I'll come back. But the best part about him, he's just a great human being. You'd love him. I hope someday that you get to meet the legendary Ronnie James. Okay, we're going to go to a commercial timeout. Eagles on top, 24-0, 141, third quarter, Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Okay, John and Colton back live with you. We got 3rd down short. Howard, place called dead.
False start.
False start, yeah. Just when you thought you might get something going here.
You know, the first half went by really fast. This third quarter has felt like it's lasted an eternity.
It's kind of dragged, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah.
And that's because Del City's, scored. They've been throwing the ball a little bit more and stopped the clock for touchdowns, 2-point conversions, things of that sort. But there's also been quite a few penalties. There's been some holds and different things. But this is going to be 3rd down and 6 here for Sapulpa, and down 24-0. At this stage in the game, they might have to go for it on 4th.
Back to pass. And he's got a receiver out here. No, it's incomplete. It was intended down here by his favorite receiver. Number 1, Kyron's last name was Edwards. Yeah.
Another flag down here, thrown about the 22-yard line. It's going to be a hold on Sapulpa, probably decline.
It was, yeah.
So it'll be 4th and 6 to actually show it. There we go.
Punt team coming on. And again, as I said earlier, this third quarter, shout out, dedication to all our school secretaries and families. Susan Rentz and Lori Kelton and Kira Cooper, Misty Unruh and Pauletta and Wyvetta Conley and Kelly Reeves and Bridget Burley, all the secretaries that keep our things going at Del City High School. Great job and thank you. In punt formation.
Ladanian back to return, so get your cameras ready.
Yeah. There's a snap. Kicker fields it, and it's going to be end over end. He is going to take it. Oh, and he puts it on the ground, and he gets back on the football, recovers his own fumble, 40-yard line. Or it'll be Eagle first down, 1st and 10. Clock at 1:07, third quarter.
Yeah, I jinxed him pretty good on that one. That was a good punt, actually. It was a bad snap, and punter did a great job of controlling it and getting a pretty good boot. And honestly, had Fields caught that cleanly, Sapulpa did a good job because of the hang time on that kick. They actually were going to get down there and cover it. Looked like pretty well anyway, so well done there by Sapulpa. River and Rodney both still in the ball game.
You bet. And we got trips down here on the near side, single receiver up top. And we got the I knew that would happen. There he goes. You guys all saw it. Ladanian, he's at 10, 25, 5-yard line touchdown. I mean, he goes faster than you can even count.
Well, if you put your phones away after the punt, that was you're bad, but good play there. That's really they put their corner, Sapulpa did, on an island, and quite frankly,
that's
there's
tough.
Just no chance
to
cover him in open space. Like that's a tough ask.
Yeah, it is.
Now Del City, they're starting to show the state right now. This is, I mean, when they've hit, they hit a gas pedal. They've had trouble finding it a couple times. Boy, when they hit it, they've really showed something here this third quarter.
Looking for 2, and ball's on the ground. Kind of fumbled the handoff there. So 2 is denied. So we go 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Del City's on top 30-0 over the Chieftains of Sapulpa. And we're going to go to a commercial break. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Yeah, you got it. Let's go.
Go, Miranda.
What business do you want to start?
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Suzuki.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat? Let's do it.
Time to do last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
Swinger, you want to do this last? I think she was from
1,
state.
2, 3.
Congratulations, Rose State College graduates.
Johnny Colton back live with you up here at Sapulpa. Eagles on top 30-0. 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the kick. And it's a line drive kick down to about the 15-yard line. Taken by the Chieftains. Breaks a couple of tackles and then carries a couple of tackles out across the 30-yard line to 31 or 32 before he's brought down. So Chieftains have 1st and 10. And they got a long way to go.
That was a good job there, sticking with him and making that tackle. Jordan Shaw, sophomore. Good tackle. Again, this third quarter's been pretty impressive and kind of shown what Dell City's all about. But all game, this defense has done a great job. And again, this is an offense that has scored a lot of points this season. And right now, there's a goose egg on the scoreboard. And if you would have told Coach Jones that, he would have probably taken it. I think.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive showing by this defense, and they needed it after that second half from last week.
And there we go, Marco again with the carry. Bangs his way forward to about the 38-yard line, pick up about 5 or 6 on the play. Hey, I tell you, those coordinators doing a great job over there. Colton, Coach Kelly that we heard on the pre-recorded message after Coach Jones' interview today, and watch what he's doing with this defense. Of course, Coach Jones right there with him, and Kilby McGuire. First-year offensive coordinator, 28 years old, big program, playoff contender, and, he's rock solid over there. I'll tell you what happened here earlier. Yesterday it was, as a matter of fact. Play adjustment coming in from the sideline. Play clock is down to 0, so looks like they're going to call timeout. Or, I'm sorry, that's the end of the quarter. So we're going to go ahead and go to a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Back for the fourth quarter here in just a minute, so stay with us. You're watching Dell City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Where Jacoby Brosi goes, and he's in his second year over there, majoring in sports management or broadcasting and something along those lines. So here we go. There's a snap, a handoff to number 24. He's pretty quick through the middle there. Number 24 is Rashad Reynolds.
Reynolds has a little juice. Yeah, they've not gotten him the ball a lot tonight, but we showed something on that carry, a lot of quickness, and so a good first down to start.
You bet. He's a junior too, so we'll see him in the future. 1st and 10. Another handoff this time to, I think might have gone to Marcos this time.
Still Reynolds in there.
Still Reynolds, yeah, you're right. Not much of a gain, though.
Yeah, only picked up about a yard. A lot of folks here on the home side starting to head to the parking lot.
Yeah.
The later it gets, the colder it gets. Boy, that cold front.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Came through and really chilled the place out pretty good. The Dell City side, I don't think anybody has left yet.
Good to see the band over there, Colton, and some of the students. They brought a spirit bus down. Back to pass. Howard's looking deep, flushed out of the pocket to his right, and he is met just prior to midfield. That was Jashawn, I reckon. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't get a great look at it, but I know that Colton Howard, all game tonight, to me, looks like maybe just like he's a little overwhelmed with Dell City's speed. And he's having trouble anticipating throws. He's had trouble, right there. Looked like he thought, I'm going to pick up quite a few yards if I just keep this and run. And the next thing you know, he was in his mind like, oh, no, I'm about to, almost like you're about to fall off a cliff because there was an eagle just swarming downhill at him. And it's an adjustment, especially, throughout the season. I don't know the levels of speed that they've played, but when you've not faced this kind of speed and you're just seeing it in real time, first time ever, it's tough.
Yeah, good point. Play clock down to 0, and Did they call timeout, or is it going to be a penalty?
I don't think they got the timeout. I think they're going to
push it back 5 yards.
Charge them 5 yards, yeah.
You know, I don't know if you showed that back there, Jacoby, the replay with Jay Sean, but textbook tackle. Yep. Open field tackle, you know, come up, break down, keep moving your legs, and be in position to move, and he did. He just he wasn't fooled at all, made a nice open field tackle. Third down.
15 now.
Yeah. Back to pass. Howard's looking. Now he's going to keep it as he breaks to the outside. He's got some running room out there. He's going to get the first down. Out of bounds down around the 40-yard line, just on the other side, on the first down side of the marker. It looks like, well, we'll see where they spot it. Yeah, they're moving him. Okay, first down.
Closer than I thought.
Nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, that might have been his best play of the game.
Good decision.
Actually, yeah, that was a good play. That time he immediately picked it up, saw it, and saw the hole and took off. Got to make a quick decision against Del City. If you make quick decisions and you can do it accurately, that's where you can beat Del City if you're able to do that.
Howard and gun. And back to pass. He's looking across the middle. Intercepted down here by Braylon Adama. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. Cuts it outside, inside, down to the 30. Maybe a face mask on the play. We don't know. Down around 26-yard line. There's a flag on the play. And I love watching that kid.
They actually might get Braylon for 15 yards for arguing.
Oh.
To be honest. But
okay.
We'll see. Unless they just called it late. They'll call the face mask. Okay. He threw it way late when Braylon turned around. Like, what in the world? I mean, his head completely turned towards us. I could see almost see his eyes. So that was definitely a face mask. Yeah, they got it. Referee made a good call. Just called it a little bit late. Good play by Braylon. My gosh.
Yeah.
If he hadn't already won the award, he'd be making the case for it tonight. He's had a terrific game to be a player of the game, and this is one of the better games I've seen Braylon play, this season, obviously. But last season I didn't get to see a lot. But this has been a pretty impressive effort on his part, playing all three phases. You know, he had a good punt return, and he's played well defensively, as you just saw, and then also some touchdowns offensively, making some catches at receiver. He's really done it all. I'll really be interested to see if he's driving the team bus home tonight, because it seems like he can probably do that too, the way he just does absolutely everything.
Good job, Colton. Okay, so let's see. River Warren. He's got, looks like he's got Rickland Holmes offset those, right? Takes a handoff. No, he doesn't. Throw in the corner of the end zone on the flag, and that didn't work.
Yeah, miscommunication. Fields stopped. Looked like he was running just a quick little curl route, and that ball was thrown up in the air perfectly for him to go get it had he ran the right route. But
thrown it at the flag or at the pylon.
Del City taking a minute to get this call in. 8:47 left to go in the game. If you're just joining us, the Eagles are on top 30-0, and their defense has been the story, but the offense has come alive.
Hand off to Rickland Holmes again up the middle. Cuts it towards the outside. It's going to be brought down around the, call it the 12-yard line. Maybe pick up of 2 on the play. Still short of the first down. Got 6 to go.
That's really the offense. What I was going to say is it's really come alive in the second half. You know, it was only 12-0 at halftime. And it almost seemed like, that Del City might be letting Sapulpa stick around. And I don't want to say there was any, uncomfortable feelings up here in the booth, but maybe a little bit, where you're thinking if Del City plays the second half like they did last week against McAllister, who knows? But that shows to me Del City's this players, they bought into what the coaches were preaching and teaching this last week and in preparations for this game, because they've really come out lights out in the second half.
Holmes all set to River Warren's right. And we're going to go to a timeout, Del City. So they go timeout. We're going to go to timeout. You got 8:02, fourth quarter, 30-0, Eagles on top. Stay with us. You're watching Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Johnny Colton back live with you here. In at quarterback was Turner up the middle. Got some running room. Pushes the pile forward down to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Still short of the first down. We'll see if the Wildcats stays. Looks like they will.
They need to get the ball to the 4. It is marked at the 8. That's going to be 4th and 4. Kind of thought Del City might try and kick it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Maybe they are.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to get these reps in.
You're right. You're right. This is the time. Okay, on for the field goal is Byron Paramo, the kicker, and George Goolsby.
Yeah, Del City may have to take a timeout though. I don't think they're going to get it off. Better hurry. Ooh, they did.
And the kick is this time not going to work. May have been blocked a little bit off to the left, so no field goal where the Chieftains will take over with 7:10 left in the fourth quarter. This quarter is brought to you by Rose State College. Going somewhere starts there. Discover why it's greater to be a Raider, and that's, like I was telling you, where Jacoby goes to school.
I think Del City would have liked to have made that decision to kick it a little quicker. You know, an inexperienced kicker, you really don't want him rushing it, you know, like that. As soon as he planted to get set, it was time to kick. And I think it kind of caught him off guard. He don't really put that on Byron that time. He really had to rush. And, you know, if you're not an experienced, long-time field goal kicker, that's tough. So I hate that for Byron that happened, but, you know, he'll get the next one.
There's a handoff to Marco Smith around the left side. He's brought down about the 22-yard line, let's call it.
Good tackle on the near side.
Pick up a 4 or 5 on the play.
Referees are going to keep this clock a-rolling. You know, John, what's nice, and it's going to sound like I'm trying to be funny, and I really am not, but it is nice for Del City because how many close games have we called over the years?
Yeah.
And now we're not getting to experience close games. We're getting to experience Del City winning by a lot of points, and it just shows how far this program has really come.
You're right. Yeah, good point, Colton. Here's a handoff up the middle. Looks like it's 24, the back for the Chieftains. Rashad Reynolds. Pick up maybe 1 or 2 on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
But, gosh, I mean, we've been a part of so many close games where we'll leave 30 minutes after, you know, the game's over. We're leaving the press box, and we have to wait in a line to get out. Now, Del City's up by so much, we just jump in our cars and go because everyone's already gone before the fourth quarter starts.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's right, Colton.
Again, not trying to be funny. It's cool. It's cool where Del City has gone.
It just shows the growth and improvement of the program. Down the sideline, and nice coverage down here with Turner on the receiver, incomplete. Somebody up 4th down.
Did throw a flag here. It's sitting at the 45. It's a tricky flag because it's pink. So it's, you know, if you're looking for a yellow flag, it does throw you off a little bit. But I think they're going to get pass interference on Turner.
Yeah. Okay.
Not sure that I
didn't see any of that.
They called a hold instead, so it was prior to the pass. I wasn't looking prior to the pass, so that's possible. I didn't see pass interference, that's for sure. So
ball spotted out here at the 36-yard line, so they'll move the sticks. 1st down for the Chieftains. Play call is in. 5:49, fourth quarter. Eagles on top 30-0. Howard and gun. Colton takes a snap, hands it off to Marco Smith up the middle. Marco's not going to go anywhere on the first down effort. Ball's going to be spotted about the 36-yard line. You know, this fourth quarter shout out, we every quarter is dedicated to the efforts of certain people, of a lot of those people over there at Del City High School that do a great work. And the fourth quarter is dedicated to Pam and her cafeteria crew. They do a great job giving the kids breakfast and lunch, and we so much appreciate their efforts. And then Han and the maintenance crew, they do a great job. And, of course, you got to give a shout-out to Patrick. Patrick Lane does a good job with the athletics department. There's a handoff again to Reynolds, and he manages to scoot. Wait a minute. That one Reynolds.
Yeah, that time it was Marco Smith.
Marco Smith, yeah.
Yeah. Under 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Sapulpa would sure like to get on the board. And if you're Del City, this is where you kind of show some grit. You know, you're not going to get in. We're going to shut you out tonight. And there's still a way to be competitive in a 30-point ball game, and that's how you do it. You know, one team wants to score, and the other one doesn't want to allow them to score. So, still competitive.
Up the middle, he's got some running room. Breaks it across the 40-yard line. No, he's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line. Nice little run there by Marco Smith. He's a pretty good little back.
He is.
I like him. Marco Smith is a senior. And, I think that as I was doing a little research, a couple years ago, he had over 1,000 yards. And last year he got hurt and still managed to pick up. He was out quite a few games and picked up 600 or 700 yards. Back in gun, Colton Howard, the quarterback for the Sapulpa Chieftains. And he hands it off to Reynolds around the left side. I think it's Reynolds. Yeah, it is. He gets inside the 30 down at about the 29-yard line. So that's going to be a first down. At least, yeah, it's first down for the Chieftains. Game clock at 3:57, fourth quarter.
All right, yep. No, this is a good drive here for Sapulpa.
Yeah.
Running the football, both backs getting involved here, doing a good job, both Reynolds and Smith. And curious to see if they still want to try to throw the football at all. They get on the board. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, up to Reynolds again. That's not going to go anywhere. He is stopped at the line of scrimmage, which will bring up second down.
This clock is really going away fast with the run plays, so we're at about 3:20 left to go in the game, if you're wondering.
So the Eagles came out and got two quick scores. They were on top 13-0 at the half, I think. Isn't that right, Colton?
12-0 at the half.
That's what I meant, 12-0.
Yep.
That's right. So we had ourselves a pretty good ball game. To his right is Howard scrambling. He's looking downfield, and on the crossing route, he had incomplete pass down there.
Yeah, well, he had a guy open and actually put it on his numbers, and
he did.
It was just dropped.
And that number was number 4, Dakota Cheney, junior wide receiver for the Chieftains.
You're seeing a pretty good glare on our well, probably we're seeing a pretty good glare on our camera a couple times, and so important to note that we are in a enclosed little box here, and so the glass, we're getting some reflections, so just so you know, that's why that's happening.
Hand off to Reynolds again up the middle. He's going to be brought down inside the 30, down at the 28-yard line, so I'll be a fourth down. About 7. Game clock is 2:39. Fourth quarter, Eagles on top 30-0. Next week is homecoming, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got a lot of festivities planned throughout the week. It's always fun going to homecoming there at Del City High School. And we'll have pep rally on Friday, and all the football players be down on the court, and we'll have a good time. So here we go. Trips up top. Howard back to pass. He's looking for the screen. Looking for the wide receiver screen, and that comes up short. So the ball will be turned over on downs to the Eagles, where they will take over 1st and 10 at the ball at the 28-yard line, 2:07. So we suspect we'll see a couple of knees, and then that'll be it. 30-0. So anyways, yeah, homecoming next week. About Memorial coming to town, and that'll be week 7. So we're winding it up. We're winding it down, depending on how you look at it. And hopefully your Eagles will continue this great play that they have and march towards the playoffs. We'll see how it all plays out. But look forward to homecoming, and we're going to have a lot of guests up here to talk a little bit about the program and about some other things, Colton. So look forward to next Friday night at Robert F. Kalsu Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we got the second team. No, we don't. Eagles still number ones are out there. However, quarterback, I think, is George Goolsby, and he hands it off. He's not going to take a knee. He's just going to hand it off. Nobody calls timeout. Clock will just keep running inside the 2 minutes.
Yeah, Jeremiah Miles on the carry.
Okay.
Good to see him in there.
You know, George is another one that, you know, you're talking about Braylon Adama, Colton.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was the heir apparent, and then River showed up, and I see George in the hallways. I really admire that kid. And his family comes from a wonderful family. And, you know, he just, hey, whatever I need to do, and he's just there. He's just a great kid and a great competitor. I mean, we saw him a lot in the last couple of years. And George takes a snap and hands it off again to Miles up the middle. A little bit of running room out there to about the 34-yard line. The flag comes in late. Almost seems like it might be a face mask or something, but we'll see.
And George is a good baseball player.
Oh, golly, he can play baseball. Him and Barker, those kids are really, really good, Colton.
Good.
Have you ever umpired in any of their games?
Probably unknowingly, I would imagine. I've umpired throughout the whole state, and so I would imagine so. It's funny. The other day, someone said something to me about, you umpired Rivers games, and I was like, oh, well, I didn't know that, but very good. So I've umpired a lot of kids unknowingly, and it's kind of cool to get to see them all growing up here playing high school football.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's a neat perspective. 104, getting ready to go inside 1 minute left in the game. We got 1st and 10 for the Eagles. The ball at midfield. George Goolsby, a quarterback, and takes it up. The ball is hiked over his head, and going back to get it is Miles, and it's still on the ground. We don't know if he came up with it. Nope, the Chieftains have come up with it. So the Chieftains capitalize with 42 seconds left on the clock, game clock.
All right, so now 42 seconds left. John, like you said, Sapulpa will get another shot to try to get on the board.
Yeah.
We'll still get to see 42 seconds of competitive football because I think it matters. As you can see, Howard's still on the field. They're going to try and probably put this ball in the end zone, I would imagine. And Del City's defense, they've still got their guys out there. They want to make sure and keep this shutout alive.
You bet. Back to pass is Howard. He's looking deep down the sideline. There's 1-on-2, and it is incomplete down there. So trying to get a quick score are the Chieftains. Incomplete. Principal Benardello, Mr. B as we used to call him, who retired last year as the senior principal. He just texted, and he appreciated Mr. Crawford coming up and talking about Del City High School. And he just wanted to let us know and thank us for interviewing Principal Crawford. Principal Crawford is such a wonderful Eagle, just a great principal, and we thank him again for coming up. Back to pass. No, it's not. It's a handoff. This time it is Reynolds. Reynolds got some running room down there, and he got through a couple of tackles inside the 10 down to about the 5-yard line. Game clock at 27. They move the sticks, and the clock is still going. Howard giving a play call in. Howard back to pass. No, he doesn't. Hands it off again to Reynolds. Reynolds up the middle. He's not going to go anywhere. He is going to be stopped at about the 6-yard line. Nobody's calling time. Well, wait a minute.
Clock should be running.
Yeah, there it goes. It's running now. Okay, that's going to be the end of the game, it looks like.
Nope, we're going to get a timeout called.
Oh. They stopped it right at 6-4. Okay.
Yeah.
So timeout by the Chieftains of Sapulpa. They want to get on the board. So since they're doing a timeout, we'll do a timeout. When we come back, 6 minutes left. 6 seconds left. 30-0. Eagles on top. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is
On-field post-game interview. Back to pass. This will be the last play of the game. There's a shot, and the ball is... Well, shoot, let's see what happens. It was caught at the 1-yard line. Then he was hit. Ball went up, and it looks like they're just going to call it incomplete. Okay, so that's the game. That's the end of the game. So the final score is 30-0. Teams will meet at midfield, and then they'll go over, do the alma mater with the band and all of that. And so we're going to go ahead to a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we got the post game, and then we got the player of the game brought to us by Robert Kalsu Legacy Group, whose mission is to preserve and promote the incredible and inspiring story of Del City's Robert Kalsu. So you're not going to want to miss that. So stay with us in the post game. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Yeah, you got it. Let's go.
Go, Miranda.
Service! What business do you want to start?
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Suzuki.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat? Let's do it.
What time to do last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
Swinger, you want to do slack? I think she was from
One,
the state.
2, 3.
Congratulations, Rose State College graduates.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will. Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked...
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Okay, John and, well, actually just John. Colton is down on the field, and Cole's producing for us. Jacoby and Colton down on the field, and we're going to see if we can get an interview with Coach Jones, the head football coach from Del City High School. And I don't know how successful we're going to be. He may have already scooted to the, or do I see him out there? I don't know, but hopefully we'll be able to have those players, or have coach and the player of the game. Don't know how successful we're going to be. As you can see, Colton is down there with Jacoby. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get the head coach. I don't think. Well, we're not going to get Coach Jones, but who we are going to get is the Robert Kalsu Player of the Game. So we're going to go down to Colton Fleetwood, who will present this trophy in honor of Robert F. Kalsu. And it's presented and sponsored by the Legacy Group. Over to you, Colton. Colton, you got it live.
Barker and Blake, hey, listen, man, you played a great game. We've been a big something I've heard, you play baseball, is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so does that mentality help you at all whenever you are playing defense?
Yes, sir. That helps me track the ball when the ball's in the air, going up and get it, just like playing outfield.
Yeah, absolutely. So that interception, walk me through that one tonight. You had a big interception. That really turned the game tonight.
That interception, I was focused on, I was focused on QB, watching the QB's eyes. I seen two go on like a little vert, so I just acted like I was going over there and came back and got the pick on the drag.
Yeah, very good. Man, that was a good detailed answer. I like it. So this award tonight, the Robert Kalsu Legacy Group Project sponsors it, and this is the Player of the Game Award. Tell me just a little bit about that, the knowledge that you have about Robert Kalsu.
Man, he's a legend, that's all.
Absolutely. Well, man, I'm excited to give this to you. There you go. Congratulations, and great job. Looking forward to seeing you play the rest of the season.
Appreciate you.
All right, you bet. Absolutely. And then we'll have Coach Jones here in just a moment, John.
Okay, great. Oh, there he is. Take a picture now? Yeah, there you go. Okay, good. Still live on the field with Colton. He do a picture taking, and then we'll get Coach Jones. You got it. Turn the light on.
All right, John. Hopefully, looks like you're ready for me. There we go. I see you now.
Okay.
All right, here with Coach Jones now. And, Coach, you and I were just talking a little bit. Still a lot of things you want to clean up. Talk about those things first.
Yeah, first and foremost, how you get a win, especially a district win. And this was a team that was number 6 last week. I don't know what they're ranked now. When you come and get a 30-point win, you got to enjoy that because wins are so hard to come by. So you don't want to be too hard on yourself. But our standard is our standard regardless of who we're playing. We can't snap the ball over our head. We didn't pick up the blitz well all night. Defensively, we started off shaky. We were a bend but don't break. We don't want to be like that. We want to force our will and have people playing behind the sticks. But when you get a goose egg, that's almost being like you're trying to be a perfectionist. So, but there's some things to clean up. It's not always as bad as it looks. It's not always as good as you look. But I'm never going to be upset about a 30-point win. So we'll take it, and we got to move on to homecoming.
Yeah, and you talked about that shutout. This team has scored a lot of points. Week 1 they played Sand Springs, scored 54, lost in a shootout there, I think 60-50, something like that. So your defense did play well. Talk about some of the guys on defense. You guys did have a couple turnovers. We were talking about, we weren't sure if that last one counted as a turnover, maybe 3. But talk about your defense tonight, the effort they played with, and talk about some of those things.
Well, our defense is, we go by co-red, and, we weren't happy with how last week went. And then I like how we had to face some adversity today. They were doing some things. They got some heavy formations. People are trying to come around right at us. You could tell that they think we're athletic and we're not very tough. So when you got guys like LaDania and DeMarin outside, when they corners that can shut down each side. So it really starts with our cornerbacks, and then with our D-line. We're very physical. We got a good blend with our being up front. Every time. So.
Well, Coach, I'll let you get going. I know you got a little long bus ride home, so I appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.
Okay, great job down there, Colton. Good interview with Coach Jones. You and Jacoby always do a great job. Thanks for taking the pics. We'll put that on the Eagle fan page for OSN. And so as I wrap up here, I continue. I'm obligated. What am I talking about? I'm obligated to tell you more about Robert Kalsu because it's very important that everybody understand what the Robert Kalsu Legacy Group is doing. What we are doing is our mission is to preserve and promote the incredible and inspiring story of Del City's Robert Kalsu. He was a true All-American hero. All-American football player at OU, Rookie of the Year with the Buffalo Bills, Del City High School Class 63, and he was the only professional athlete killed in the Vietnam War on 21 July 1970. That was 53 years ago, and his legacy remains firmly entrenched in the heart of Del City. All right, so the final score is 30-0. Eagles come away with the win up here in cold and chilly, windy Sapulpa. Which, by the way, Eagle Nation, you probably noticed, nice field up here. They got very, very nice field. They're proud of their facilities, and so they've been great, gracious professionals to us, very welcoming. We appreciate their warm hospitalities, and I might give a shout-out to their AD. The AD is Coach Rose of Carl Albert fame. Coach Rose is his son is the AD up here, and he's done a great job welcoming us and making us feel comfortable. So that's going to be it for us. We're going to clean up, head home. We encourage you all to tune in next week. Homecoming, Memorial in town. It's going to be a great week and a great Friday night. So John signing off on behalf of Eva on camera. We had Cole doing a large part of the producing duties with Jacoby. And, of course, Cole's little girlfriend. She'd been up here. Her name is Kylie. And so we're really happy that she can be here to support us. And Cole gave her a rose earlier today. So we're pretty excited about how romantic Cole is. But we're going to let you go. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next week. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.